suspended, I think, it's like.
Hey, people, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Good morning to those of you like myself over here in the United Kingdom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope you're all in good spirits. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. I hope you're all doing safe, people. Obviously, in relation to the lineup, I'm going to get on to my graphic designer. I'm going to know the lineups. I see a couple of you spoiling it. If you know the subs bench, please comment it so I can put it in the graphic. And like I said, good morning to those of you in the UK. It's not just a UK thing. DG Nation, we're international. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Newcastle Watchalong. Bounce back season. We need to bounce back. At the end of the day, what do we need to bounce back from? The obvious is losing to Liverpool. But at the same time, we had a good run. We lost to Liverpool. We've got more wins and whatnot than defeats. I don't advocate thinking it means we're at a level that we're not. I don't advocate doom and gloom. We've got a platform. We lost to Liverpool. It is what it is. We're playing Eddie Howe. The Joel at Derby. Eddie Howe's going to be in the dugout today. Newcastle haven't got a win all season. They're fighting for their lives. They want it just as much as us. So we're going to need to be equal to that, people. Obviously, next week we've got Man United. You know, that's what Ralph Rangnick and Eddie Howe. That's two potential managerial bounces. We've got Everton after that. The games aren't getting any easier. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. In relation to, obviously, my green screen isn't looking as crisp as it does. That's just because in the name of improving this for you guys, people, as you can see, there's a different chair. It's not even plugged in, but it's actually, we got a new chair. You know, the other chair was hurting me. You know, it actually got a massage thing on it. We've got a new table, and I'm having problems with the green screen. So what I've actually done, if you don't know about green screens, you won't. But type in on Amazon, you know, you'll see a bunch of green screens. But there's one where you can get for the chair in it, and it goes behind. And I think that's what we need with this new situation. So when that comes, obviously for today and tomorrow, we're gonna have to hold it up, man. So I hope everyone's well and safe. I see you lot commenting from early. Obviously, please make sure you're getting the bench into me so I can put up the graphics. We'll get into the lineup and all of those things in a second. You'll obviously see, you know, the lineup on the left and the right hand side of me again. I need my editor for that, so let me go on Twitter and drop him a message. What are you lot saying, people? As usual, get your talking points, predictions, all of these things in. Spoiler alert, Martin Odegaard's in. As I said, I could see Odegaard coming in. Smith Rowe to the left. Lokonga's got another start. Big vote of confidence for Tavares. You know, obviously, Arteta's being quite wise in terms of game management. He's got another start. I did tell you, look, I did think Lacazette was going to be dropped. Lacazette has been dropped. We've moved away, I assume, from our 4-4-2, and it's a 4-2-3-1. Now, obviously, the way Odegaard plays, he presses and he joins almost like a support striker. So there could still be elements of us playing a 4-4-2. We're going to have to see what it entails, people. You got that? Let me see. You got that lineup. That lineup, broski. To be fair, it's only come out 6 minutes ago. I'm not giving man a chance, bro. Really, am I? Really and true. Let me give man a chance. But yeah, man. Obviously, you already know the lineup, so I'll have them there in a second. Let me, you know, press my man for it. Pause. But yeah, what are you lot saying, people? As usual, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Follow me on Twitch, because I'm probably going to play Football Manager again. One love to you lot that was in that Football Manager live stream yesterday. I think, listen, it was stressing it. It was stress. And I can't lie to you lot. Those of you that I played it after in it, and I think I beat what? We beat West Ham. I beat another team. We've got Leeds in it, so it's peak. And, you know, it's gone from a title challenge to at a point pre-Christmas being 16th. It's mad, innit? Trust the DG process. We got again next season. I'm working today, so hopefully it's dead and I get to listen to the whole watch along. Big up DG, hardest working man on YouTube. 3-0 to Arsenal. You heard it here first. Richard, first thing, shout out to the 9-to-5. Shout out to everyone, you know, that's obviously paying their bills and whatnot. Shout out to everyone that, you know, wants to be part of the game. Hopefully we give you what you want. Hopefully it's an entertaining game. When your work thing is done, you're able to watch the replay and whatnot. I don't know about you lot, but when Arsenal drop points, I don't watch match of the day personally, innit? So hopefully it's a case where we can watch match of the day. So yeah, big up to you, Richard. Shout out to the members as well, the moderators and subscribers. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Pause for you guys, Carl. Yeah, I just think I've been playing around with the settings. Big up Sharky, you was there as well. Raz, it was, bro. It was. Man are saying must-win game, but need to watch out for the counter-attack. Listen, they're fighting for their lives, innit? They're fighting for their lives. Couple man are not going to play the Premier League football and might not even play Championship football if they get relegated with Newcastle. Eddie Howe's fighting for his job. Obviously, he's probably going to be given time. It's not his squad and all of that jazz. But if you don't do the business, man are gone. You know, everybody's fighting for it. And the next 3 games in particular, you know, United want to get their season back on. We got to deal with that next week. We've got Everton, and it's looking a bit shaky with them. Newcastle, as I've just said. And the games aren't getting any easier. We just need to get back on the horse now and keep moving, man. Shout out to you. Can't lie, boys. Last night's FM stream was a street classic. Trust me, one love to everyone there. Shame no Tierney or Martinelli starting. I think anyone that thought Martinelli was going to start is potentially naive, respectfully. Make sure we're hitting the like button. Away from that, it is a bit of a shame. Tierney would have been back in for me. But as I said previously, obviously, Tavares has to hold his L. He was poor against Liverpool. He needs to hold his L. He needs to think about what I can do better. But, you know, he's had more good games than bad. You learn from that. Liverpool's the benchmark. You're only as good as your last game. Go and put it right today, innit? Go and put in a convincing performance. Learn defensively. Obviously, I need to make some notes. Pre-game, what we got pre-game. First half, half-time. Second half, ending thoughts. And I can't lie, man. I ordered on Deliveroo, got my panini. Well, the other one, I'm going to eat that, people. I can't lie to you. I'm mad hungry. We're just under an hour before kickoff. I appreciate everybody who's locked in. Make sure you're hitting the like button and whatnot. Can't lie, I was going to wear the Arsenal away shirt. I mean, is it the away shirt, the third shirt? I've just never wore that for you guys. Pause. You know, I sound like I'm a bad bee there, but you get the point. So pre-game, I'd say pre-game notes. You know, Tavares in for Tierney. Well, Tavares remains. Oba dropped. I mean, Laka dropped. That's for Odegaard. And obviously, Odegaard, you've got a point to proving it. You've been on the bench. You know, at a time, Smith, you know, Arteta wants to play Smith Rowe and Odegaard together. But both of you weren't. It was looking like one of you needed to drop. Smith Rowe went from strength to strength. You didn't. So you got dropped. Go and hold on to your spot now. It's United away. I'm sure if I'm Lacazette, if I'm Odegaard, if I'm any of these players, you don't want to be left out of the biggest games of the fixture calendar list, much less Manchester United at Old Trafford. So go and give Arteta problems. Tavares, go and give man problems. Hopefully we're saving Tierney's legs. You know, we're doing what we can so that Tierney can play against United. For me personally, well, it is what it is, man. Everyone out there, do your job. Raz, is that the bench? Have you got the bench for Newcastle as well by any chance? Aye, big up to you, man, like Raz, you know. I appreciate that. Let me start copying and pasting. Obviously, I'm waiting on the lineup. To be fair, it's been 10 minutes, so it should be there by now. You know, the banner's going to be removed, people, for a second. Again, as I said, I'm waiting on a new green screen, so we're going to have to hold it up. Check out the pin message as well, folks, because tomorrow it's Man United, Chelsea, Man United. So we'll be doing a watch-along for that, as I said. That's Arsenal's bench. Hey, big up to yourself, Raz, and anyone else who drops the links and whatnot, man. Proper lifesavers in that regard. Make my life easier. And obviously, he's been kind enough to grab Newcastle's one. Yeah, man. Let's slap that in there. Obviously, Newcastle have quality. They haven't won a game this season, but they've scored more goals than us. So, hey, what do you want to make of that? I definitely don't want to swap places with them, but what do you make of that? And that kind of highlights our problems and regardless of what you make of our attackers, the underperformance. Like I said, has been dropped for Odegaard. Oh, that orange juice was mad. Love, bro. So I've got confirmation. The lineup's in the drive. I wish he would delete the eye. My guy. Deleted the other one so it's easier to clock. One love to you lot as well, man, because I appreciate all the support you lot give me across all the platforms, man. I can't lie. Tino, Omar, you man are ops. I can't lie. I can't forgive you, man, for the antics yesterday, man. If you know, you know. If you was at Football Manager, you know with it. You, man, the beef will never end. But love for the support. Obviously, you can see the lineups now from both teams, people. Let's start with the 4 minute. Arsenal have 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. So we shouldn't, you're only as good as your last game, but we shouldn't reset. There's still a lot of good. There's still a lot of bad. We're in the middle ground. We keep moving. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel, Tavares, Bukayo Saka. I need a performance today. Partey, Lokonga, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and Aubameyang. And as I expect, I don't. I think it might move to a 4-2-3-1, but I'd expect to see elements still of that 4-4-2 purely because Odegaard, I expect him to press with Aubameyang and do that false nine thing. Obviously, that gives a bit of stability to Lokonga and Partey, and there's an outlet for them. Smith Rowe and Tavares have, I think, one of the best partnerships in our team right now. Really, down their side, and the minimum I've seen from them. Aubameyang, you've got to put in the shift. Last 2 games, you've been off the boil. Really, I would have started Aubameyang, but I can't disagree with people saying Laka should have started, especially when you're playing the Highlanders. I need performances today. I'm not going to cap Saka, Aubameyang, everybody, because we need to bounce back. But Saka, Aubameyang, Tavares, Lokonga in particular, Odegaard, because you're getting an opportunity. Take the chance, people. It's as simple as that. Where you look at Newcastle, the Bradcar, Crafts, Sarr, Lascelles, Fraser, big up Haylander, Joe Willock. Hopefully he forgets what team he's playing for and passes it to us. Also a former Arsenal player, John Joe Shelby, Joe Linton, Richie, Wilson, and the danger man, St. Maximin. So it's a big day for the defenders, man. St. Maximin's a skillers, as you lot know, people. Need a big game. I'm going to put that in my notes from Saka, Odegaard, Lokonga, Tavares, Aubameyang in particular, and everybody, but I say them purely because we just spoke about Aubameyang. Man could sit here and say Lacazette should get in. Odegaard, you haven't been given a sniff. Go and complicate things. Lokonga, arguably Maitland-Niles could be saying why didn't I start against Liverpool? Why am I starting now? Saka, I'm not gonna lie, you start for me, and I think you bad it up. For what it's worth, you and Aubameyang tend to do well against Newcastle, so I think you might. But man could say Lacazette needs to come into the team. While I didn't agree with necessarily making wholesale changes because you kill any potential fluidity we have. Like I said, Pepe could come in. Pepe, Tierney, Maitland-Niles, everyone could come in, but you kill any fluidity. And as much as I don't think we've been perfect so far, I don't think there needs to be a massive U-turn just because we've lost to Liverpool. I think obviously there is a age where you've got to think about your doing, but you get the point. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. I appreciate everyone locked in. As you know, we're chasing 100 likes. We're at 65 already. We're moving mad. I appreciate everyone. Like I said, you can see the lineups from both teams. You can see the bench in the graphic below me. So yeah, make sure you're hitting the like button, you're subscribing on YouTube, you're following on Twitch, and you're getting your opinions in, and you're just making yourself comfortable. Must-win game, but need to watch out for the counter-attack. If this is a must-win game, you got to know we are in trouble as a club. Realistically, James, I see what you mean, but it is a must-win because one thing I've liked that we've done this season is when you look at the game prior to Liverpool against Watford, when you look at we've got United, we need to give ourselves some insurance and take these points where we can really and truly, as much as we need to win. Well, you need to win against the big and smaller teams. I feel last season, respectfully, we dropped too many silly points, and don't get it twisted. Even the games that have been mad one-sided, they could have went left. Again, Norwich barely offered us anything at home, but you remember Cedric and Gabriel made big tackles. Watford barely offered a sniff, but we kind of had to cheat to beat them. And obviously, if Josh King passes it to Sarr, it's 1-1. Second half, there was a bit of that against Villa. I think to a degree Leicester, but I'm reaching with that. Definitely in the game against Spurs. So yeah, teams that are in bad form, let's not let this be the game that they turn up for. I'm not gonna lie, people. I was gonna go to the Emirates, I had the opportunity to snake you lot and go to the Emirates, but I made a commitment. I can't lie, I'm missing being at the Emirates, but I do love these live streams as much as you guys being with you lot, man. Whether you're in England or wherever, it's nice to watch the game with you lot, man, and the mad emotions that come with it, win, loss, or draw. So yeah, man. But of course, I got energy. Oh, my last night, Football Manager done me dirty, bro. He done me dirty. I'm ill right now, not COVID. The one thing that will make me feel better is a 4-0 drumming. TM, first things first. Health is more important than football. So wishing you, on behalf of everyone, a speedy recovery and them things there. Lobo, shout out to you. Let's go. Been in all live streams this week, and it's finally the weekend. Shout out from Toronto, DG. Hit the like. Lobo, I appreciate that's ridiculous support, especially because you're in Canada. The time zone can't be kind. I appreciate that, and everybody else. So I appreciate that. Without you, look, what's the point sitting here and being here, man? This is what DG needs to focus on. Things he's good at. You ain't built for this FM thing. I swear, if he was a pagan, it would have been an SYM thing. I can't lie. That cut deep, man. That cut deep. Man, you know what? Where was you when I won 3 trophies? You get me? Allow me, man. Big up yourself, Terry. Terry, screw loose voiceovers and sing-alongs. Big up yourself. Shout out to the members, Mr. Adlib, Stylish, AM, I see you. Come on, like AM has said, 100 likes early doors is easily attainable, man. Easily attainable. 83 likes. If you've hit the like button, if you haven't, unexpected high bills, we might not win today. If you want Arsenal to lose, we'll win. Got something for all of you, look. Your girl's gonna leave you, your man's gonna leave you. Everybody's covered then, in it, really and truly. Would have liked to have seen Laka in front of Odegaard. I hear it, man, but we all knew realistically, like Aubameyang's going to keep his space in the team. You know, I think it's a job for Lacazette next week. You know, I think we should go with both. I'll probably change midweek, but I think we should go with both of them up front next week, and things like that. We probably all knew that Aubameyang was going to keep his spot, and I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal, 2-1. I'm saying Aubameyang and Saka purely because I don't know what it is. I just feel they both do quite well against Newcastle. I've got no statistics to back that up, people. Agree with Odegaard starting, but why can't the Ivorian and the yard man in midfield get a squeeze? To be fair to you, man, do you know what? I hear it, but we have to put the strongest team out there, and I do feel more Saka's form deserves to be dropped, but I feel stronger with Saka. I hope Odegaard and Smith Rowe, there's more creative juices. For Lokonga and Tavares, and really Aubameyang, the managers kept faith in 3 players that potentially could have been dropped. So put in a shift. I know it's Newcastle and we can't draw too many conclusions, but put in a shift. Don't let us sit here after this game and say, yo, why did this guy start? Arteta's got a love affair with these guys. He's playing favourites. He's doing this. He's doing that. First year of uni, I'm stressed. Been missing a lot of football, but going to watch the game with you today. Chef, first things first, yeah. If things don't stress you or don't challenge you, they don't change you. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you going uni. I don't know if you're staying at home or going abroad, but I'm sure it's probably taught you a lot about yourself. You know, you've probably had to be outside your comfort zone. Just stay with it, man. Just breathe, bro. Just breathe. Just make sure your timings is spot on. If you're not being challenged and overwhelmed, you're not changing, man. There was a time, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube was easy for man. It is still a hobby, but obviously with going at it now, and it's, you know, how I pay my bills, you got to take it seriously, innit? There was times where it felt overwhelming, man. You know, even it does feel overwhelming, bro. I can't be in 3, as much as the work rate's mad, I can't be in 3 places at once. When there's bare things going on in the week, man, I have to do under 23s, loan reports, this, that, and the other. My time management on the best of days is terrible, so you could imagine. So it's one of them ones, man. Keep going, man. Keep going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like my guy said. I still think we will win, but I'm not happy that Saka hasn't been dropped. Also, Aubameyang. Big up DG as per from Auckland. Shout to the New Zealand tugs them. You've said styles make matches. We are going to turn into a full attack, and you lot are struggling up front. Not as clear cut as many people think. 2-1 either way. People deluded. Exactly. And this is why, for me, it's cliche, but every game's a cup final. People are fighting for their lives where Newcastle is concerned. So, you know, when that happens, you need to get 3 points. It's simple as that. You need to get points on the board. I don't think it's going to be, we're going to rock up here and do a mazza. You know, you sick rock bottom. You ain't won this season. You've got a new gaffer. People are fighting for their careers and their jobs and things like that. It's going to be a tough game. And for me, what should give Newcastle encouragement, Arsenal make games harder than it needs to be. We don't kill games. No, I'm sure if you ask any of the 20 managers, no one's going to say they played amazing or they played well or they've played to their standards for the whole 90 minutes, but I'm yet to really see a convincing 90-minute performance. Even in the games I'm cool with, like, you know, I think we was quite good against Spurs, you know, I think it was good against Leicester, I think it was good against Villa, but it weren't a thing for 90 minutes. And that's what these boys need to learn. You can't be good for 20. You can't have a great hour. You know, this ain't the Premier League. You've got to be good from start to finish. And the thing is, with the one thing Newcastle have over us, I'm not going to lie, I think we clear you for ability. You got more street smart individuals, regardless. You know, you've got people that have been through leagues, and like you said, styles make fight. Well, you said styles make matches, but yeah, man. Big up S needs a big performance. Start Tavares. Jadon Sancho needs to cook. Sancho hasn't been great, but I don't like that he's been given an easy run into the 11. But to be fair, I hear that, but yeah, I can't really disagree. Is it at home? Yes, at the Emirates, bro. Come on, bro. That's on to me. Well, I'm on to you, lot, man. Time for Arsenal. S, the way whenever you say this Arsenal thing, I don't know why I hear it in the accent, but it kills me. We do need to look out for a striker because, you know, I'm not being funny. I love Lacazette and I've got a big admiration for Aubameyang the same way, but it's 2021. Man need to move away from that. We need to find a system that can live without them and you can see a striker because, you know, we're still doing that. I would love a striker in January, bro, but I think it's naive. And me personally, I can't see us doing it with without Lacazette being moved on, without knowing what's going on with Eddie, without knowing what's going on with Balogun. And for me as well, I hear you. We need to score goals. We're not scoring. We're not creating. We're not doing bare things. But for me, if anything, I need a midfielder. Yeah, Shelby played for Arsenal back in the day still. He said it himself. I gave that Alexis shirt to a gal, bro. I can't lie to you. Safe. Would love for Joe to have a good... Well, you know Joe's having a good game, innit? Joe ain't done fuck all for Newcastle, pardon my language. All of a sudden, today, he's going to morph into the Joe Willock that people thought, innit? Pick up you lot, hit the like button. First things first, yeah, before we crack on, yeah, 27 minutes before kickoff, I just want to say thank you because we're at 110 likes. If you've hit that like button, big up yourself. There's 110 likes, there's 241. If you have not hit that like button, shame on you, innit? Shame on you. Also, tomorrow is Chelsea versus Manchester United, so make sure you're here, people. I'm going to do a watch along for that. Pardon me. Who's the 9% that picked Newcastle? No. DG, do you think our unbeaten run clouded expectations? As when our season started, people were saying we're a top 8. Bro, people lack balance. A lot of what fans ask for Arsenal, they're not wrong, but they lack balance, they lack consistency. A lot of our, it's very ironic. Obviously, expectations are going to get raised if you're doing better. But this is where I said, and those of you that have been rocking with me, and I've maintained it, I'm in the same position I was last season because I've been seeing that. And this season, I've seen the same. There's been good moments, there's been bad moments, there's been ugly moments. The things with fans like with football's an escape mechanism. We all like to escape. You know, when we lose, we want to chat about it. When we win, it's not really that thing. It's only when we lose that man want to cherry pick and talk about things because certain things in Tavares' game, in Lokonga's, in Tomiyasu's, I've been saying since the minute these guys started playing for this club, but no one wants to chat about it. You know, when truthfully we're in the middle ground, I give our players credit. You know, you had to go and win those games and not lose and stuff. But this is the balance. You know, when we've been winning games, we're not that dirty. When we're losing, we're not that bad. Reality is we're a middle ground team. At best, we're fighting in this Royal Rumble thing for top 4. Realistically, you know, top 4 is the dream. I'd say Europa League should be the goal. What I mean by that is evidently Arsenal should be trying to get back in the top 4, but we're asking a lot. United might go on a resurge. West Ham are the team to beat at this moment in time. I don't know what's around the corner in terms of injuries and AFCON, and there's a bunch of games to play and all of these sort of things. So I think it would cloud judgment. I do feel similar to when we won the FA Cup. Too many conclusions were drawn where really it should just act like a solid base. So that's what I feel on that, man. So must win. I'm not being funny, bro. Respect to Newcastle, but Arsenal don't win. It's an L, bro. What the hell? Whether it's a howler, well, whether's doing a Mazza, but and that probably should give Newcastle faith. But fuck it, man. We're there in England, man. Like, I can't lie. The weather's rough. We're not gonna see. It's not Ochi Rios and that. It's gonna be wet. It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be cold. And shout out to them Newcastle tugs, bro. These Newcastle coaches strong and tough as old boots. Man are just standing up in the shorts and that. It's crazy. Good morning to you, big bro. Big up to you on your good work you're doing, Ryan. I appreciate you, and it wouldn't be good work if you lot didn't support the team. So I appreciate you lot support same way, man. Without you lot, this is dead. Big up the members, moderators, subscribers, long-term supporters, and if you're just rocking, hit the like button, man. Oba and Saka lucky to be starting. You're right. Big up everyone currently walking to the stadium. I know you got your thing, bro. The high bills always gets me. Actually, you're like me, bro. We're not rich. We ain't trying to do the high bills thing. So if you ain't hit the like button, unexpected high bills, and you know, if you're Muslim or Jehovah's Witness or someone else, you're all right. But if you're Christian, in fact, everybody, quite a lot of people, regardless of religion, celebrate Christmas. So, you know, I'm sure nobody wants unexpected high bills around Christmas, you know, because I know some of you lot's kids' chests are high. They're saying PS5. They want all the new football shirts. I know, and obviously you still got to pay your bills in that. I know you don't want unexpected high bills. Terry, appreciate you, man. Sambi is rated, you know, guys never getting dropped. But I rate Sambi Lokonga, I'm not against Sambi starting, and I think it's a vote of confidence. But I do think you can't just play everyone for form and everyone just because you rate them, because you're gonna have a team. You know how it goes in it. But for me, I would have started Sambi against Liverpool. I just don't think Sambi's learning the lesson I want him to teach, and that I like that he's got the Maitland-Niles thing about him, ironically, in that it's a bit different. But it's like these man, they're very cool on the ball, calm and collected, but sometimes it's too casual. And I think going into that game, as I said at the start, I was screaming Partey and the Conga. I don't think Ainsley should get a look in. Lokonga for me was quite terrible away at Old Trafford. I mean, at Anfield, it happens. So I was screaming Maitland-Niles today, but I understand if these men keep their spots, really. Pepe or Javinho, two homeless people fighting. Don't sleep on us. Keepers having doorknobs for hands last game cost us. I'm quietly confident DG come on Newcastle. But you should be. Arsenal not amazing, you know. Everybody should fancy Arsenal. Saka ahead of Pepe any day of the week. It's true, but you have to keep it trill, man. Just dropped in to leave a like. Hit the thumbs up for DG. Think Newcastle might do a mazza. I'm sure they might do something booky, man. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Newcastle are not slouches, and it's the first game. You've got my man in the dugout now, Eddie Howe. DG, should we not try to rotate at least one player per game to get fringe players ready for the late December clashes? I hear that, but same way we need to win games now. I hear you, though. And a lot of people are talking about rotate and rest players got because of United on Thursday. I'm not being funny, but last season, no one was really screaming that because when we was playing on Saturday in Europa League on Thursday. Now, I think there's enough recovery time. Obviously, God forbid, this on both teams. If someone breaks their leg, it flips that all up. But yeah, man. Vlahovic season. Would have liked to see Pepe Martinelli instead of Saka. He needs a break. Big up yourself, D-man. We need midfielders desperately and bring back Saliba. Saliba's is a next season thing. Big up DG for bringing up the content. You lot gonna make a guy cry, man. You lot gonna make a guy cry. Half an hour, 31 minutes better yet until kickoff. Man said I'm the 9%. We need another Cazorla and a fit Rosicki. Bro, we just need ballers. Is the game on BT? I believe so. If you're watching this on the stream, help people out. It's on BT. Well, I've got BT HD1. So, yeah, it's on BT, innit? Large up, DG. I really enjoyed your show with Lee Judge's quality. I told you, lot, first things first, big up you lot for watching that. Big up you lot for supporting. Shout out to Lee for getting it as well. Because, again, everyone that I've asked, it's been a smooth process. I've asked this. This is why I don't like to breadman because, you know, there's people that are smaller than Lee in this space thing, and they act snooty. I asked Lee very simply, just like with Graham, just like with everybody else. It was smooth process. So yeah, man, it was good. So yeah, it was a good chat with Lee. It's been one that's overdue, a bit like Graham. It's been overdue, and I told you that I'll try my best to bring you some collabs and all of these things, and obviously. I'm quite happy to work alone in it, but I thought it makes things better, the collab thing. Obviously, with people that know ball, I'm not just going to collab with folks for the sake of it. Like, there's plenty of content creators that I actually like, but I don't think we'd have good chemistry because we're just two opposites, if that makes sense. So, yeah, would be nice to see Martinelli and Pepe come on. Surely they do. Newcastle got all the attacking man playing, and that's the thing. Arsenal's Arsenal's improvements defensively are overrated and overstated. And what I mean by that is people be like, oh, you're being an Arsenal hater. Read between the lines, yeah. What we can't confuse is an Arsenal team that's better defensively in comparison to what we used to be with a team that's meant to be assertive defense. You look at our team respectfully to the new boys. Apart from really Tierney historically and Gabriel, or the people starting right now, looking at them individually, Tomiyasu probably, you don't really have them down as guys that love defending. I know they're saying they love it and that, but Tomiyasu's the only one. Ramsdale, it is what it is in goal. Ben White's probably more happier running up with the ball and doing his glorious things. Tavares talks about shooting. Gabriel, Favela guy, him and Tomiyasu are on it. But our whole team has to learn to love defending. And obviously, some of these players have picked up bad habits at Arsenal or just historically where they've been. So we need to unlearn that. And if you read between the lines, for a team that's meant to have so much, because of Arteta's emphasis on defending and a lack of compensation of that with the attacking, I think people make a song and dance about it. But read between the lines. If we were so good defensively, why is Ramsdale making bare saves every game? Why is Ramsdale always player of the season, player of the month and that? You know, why we keep making these silly mistakes? Why is there always one or two moments where other teams could score? Now, we know we're not on top defensively, but there's a lot to happen. You know, if I'm Newcastle, honestly, I'm getting at Tomiyasu because he's not going to go forward. You know, Tavares, I'm getting at Tavares. Ben White's a pretty boy, you know. Wilson, Joe Linton, go and rough him up and show him what I want. St. Maximin, go and put the burners on. Tavares, welcome to England, go and stick it on him. The Haylen boys, you lot are playing for England and stuff, go and crash them back down to earth. Lokonga, get at him. Odegaard, get at him, you know. everybody sees Arsenal as an easy target and easy pickings, and these are things that we need to be able to deal with and mitigate against. Whoever we can is a whole different ball game. 150 likes. Let's move towards 200 people. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. Share. DG, do you know Newcastle's shape looks like a 4-4-2, which matches yours? Probably, and that's where I expect to see a congested middle. So we're gonna have to see where go on, man. Big up DG. Obviously, I hope we can smash Newcastle, but mainly hoping to see Odegaard control the tempo today and show reasons why Arteta wanted him so bad. Same. And the thing is, you can only look what's in front of you, but some of you, as we've said, some of you could probably count yourself lucky that you're starting today. Some of you could probably be unlucky that you're not starting. You know, go and give Arteta some problems going into midweek and beyond that. It is the 4-4-1-1/4-4-2 thing, in my opinion. Odegaard and then Aubameyang, but until I see it, you have to kind of consider you might see a 4-2-3-1. And to be honest, half these formations at every team nowadays, it's down to one, it's down to interpretation, and two, more time they're switching anyways. Like it's not fluid. It is fluid. Sorry, like at Arsenal, Tomiyasu is probably unofficially it's a back three more time. And at times it's like a 4-2-2-2 dotted around. And I'm sure you see it at other clubs. Messi or Ronaldo, two bad boy footballers. I think you can't watch football and say Messi isn't the best in the world. But Ronaldo's a baller. And I just think they're two hallmarks. You can have better players, but I don't like the whole tribal thing. Like man support Messi and man support Ronaldo. And it means you can't advocate the others. You know, just because you're a Tupac fan, don't mean you can't say Biggie's wavy. And just because you fuck with Biggie, don't mean you can't give Tupac his flowers. You get it. For me, and one thing I think is very disrespectful with both of them, you know, is people just make out Messi just had natural talent. Of course, he had natural talent, but man had to work. People make out Ronaldo had no natural talent. Man was just some Stuart Downing, and he just done bare push-ups and bleep tests, and he started moving mad. It don't make sense. Two great footballers, man. Important month for Arsenal. This will truly show us if this is a new Arsenal. Personally, I don't think it is a new Arsenal without excluding the discount of the new players. I'm seeing the same old things in it, and again, all that matters for me is May. Come on, Black Friday was yesterday. Don't want to think about high bills. To be fair, Black Friday is the reason we upgraded people. We got a better desk now. We got a little chair thing. You know, we just need to wait on a better green screen. You know the green screens you can connect here. Because obviously, you know, apologies, you're going to have to hold it up, but you can see there's a mad gap here in it. At least if maybe in theory we get that one, then it's a bit better, man. Yeah, but it's like two nitties fighting outside the bookies when I hear certain people. That's dead, man. I think Pepe is better than Javinho, but you know what? Javinho's a cool guy. I don't like doing him dirty. Javinho, when he was in England, he was I'd say he's the easiest footballer to just catch out and about. I see him in Southgate one time. Man just went cash point, big water 50s, nice gal in the whip, Ferrari there, Gucci sandals, moving mad. Ironically, I saw him there, Regent Street. I'm sure there's a Gucci store there. Saw him as well. And he's a cool guy, man. Javinho's a cool brother, man. Mad cool brother. Feels like a 4-4 Newcastle kind of day. Allow me, I'm not with this, man. Bench ain't strong enough to rotate like that. Hoping Odegaard grabs his opportunity. Morning DG, missed the last couple streams, but back to the regularly scheduled program. Minor, bro, the best thing about YouTube, they live forever in it. It's always there and they're not going anywhere, people. Smith Rowe and Saka brace today. Need to see that from our Hale End wingers. Let's get to 200 before kickoff, people. Let's try, man. Let's try. What else have we got? Big up DG. Couldn't tune in this week, but I hope you had a great one. I did have a great one, and I appreciate the fact that you're back, man. Are you hearing Santi making a short return? I never heard that, brother. DG, either way the match goes, you still got your run, bro. All the good football. All this good football is football, but Arsenal will make a better day. Bit early, but yeah, man, it's a Saturday. You know, why not? It's time to relax. Yeah, man, the rum's there, but it always tastes better when you're feeling good in it. The Graham one was sick, and you know what? Long live more in it. I'm gonna get more collabs with Graham when the time. Obviously, there's time. You know, Lee as well. You see, the thing with me, I don't like to Mo as well because I like doing them with Mo. Shout out to Mo. I know he's on holiday at the moment. I like doing them with Mo. Curtis, you know, me and Curtis have been quite poor in that. Turkish, that's probably a myth. Shout out Turkish, but that man's just too busy, innit? Like doing his thing, innit? That one there's a myth. Rants goes without a doubt. Do you know what? I was thinking Hayes, you know, I'm acting with Cams because I should just message him. I'm going to actually should hit up Thingy, had Hayes as well because he's good. I'm going to have Flawless. Should be, if nothing goes wrong, Flawless there. DG, I watched the Arsene Wenger film, very emotional to the end, but I can't lie, we need Arsene Wenger, the last dance where he wins the league, even though it sounds fantasy. Yeah, man, just want midfielders in it. We desperately need press resistance midfielders. Trust me. Pardon me. Have you heard that PSG want to make a bid for Saliba? We need to make our minds up with this guy fast. I heard none of that. Do you ever sleep, DG? Great info. Yeah, I sleep like everyone. I mean, yesterday I got my 8 hours. But do you know what it is? I think a byproduct of, you know, being in the routine I'm in now. You barely sleep. Like even like more time, I'm up at 5ish. You know, the day will start. I'll be in my bed. I'll be on my phone. Google Docs on my phone. I'm typing, oh, what should we speak about today? Arsenal this, Arsenal that, and then we move. I was gassed when Tommy signed. I'm gassed that Tommy signed, man. It is what it is. Big up. Can we get a shout out to the anime portion of your fans? A bit of a different request, but yeah, man, shout out to the anime watchers and that. I can't say I'm one of them, but you get me. I tried to watch One Piece. Then again, I watched that for Samurai. One love to you, look, man. Sound stopped. Is it just me? I think that's a you thing, broski. I think that's a you thing. Judges was class DG. Was class DG with the variety, bringing everyone along the ride. Come on, man. And there's more. And it just doesn't have to be them established, man. You know, you got Coach Gerald Lammy, who again, I kicked the thing. I've been acting. We're trying to find time. You got Dodge. You know, you got AFC Mayor. Couple of other people. Yeah, like, I don't care if you're, you know, it's just with content creators, that's what you don't want to see. But I don't care if they're content creators or whatever, man. I'm trying to build a community. Like, Giles as well. I wouldn't necessarily call him a content creator, but he's there. Need to get him back on this thing as well. Newcastle looking very attacking. That's what they should be, man. There's no long. Obviously, in the Prem, you need to be able to sit back and weather the storm. But half of the times you see people, long gone are the days of just sitting back. You grab a mad goal from a set piece and that's it. The more time when you want to cause an upset, you have to move to teams. West Ham moved to Liverpool. That's why they had a chance. Obviously, when I say move, they weren't total domination, but they believed in themselves. Watford moved to United. We got moved up by Brentford. If their man sat there and going, oh my God, Ronaldo, and they were playing Arsenal, but they're not getting nothing. And that's where I have a hard time just accepting defeat. Like against Liverpool, there was many aspects that were better, but we're just accepting things. Like we're just finding stuff to hide behind before the game's done. We're not pushing man to their maximum and that. So it's adapting. 20 minutes until kickoff, fresh gaming chair and that. Trust. And actually, can it connect? Can I plug it in? Moss can plug this in somewhere, man. Moss can plug this in. Let me plug out something. So, folks, let me make sure I'm plugging out the right things. I'm going to plug out my mouse temporarily, folks, just so I can show you. Let me see. Hopefully this don't, I don't know if you lot will hear it or it'll be a flop. I didn't even know it could do this, but I can get used to this. I'll tell you. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do, man. So I don't know if you could hear the I know I can, but yeah, let's put the mouse back in because how am I meant to click on you lot's comments? Obviously, as I said, people, please make sure you're hitting the like button on my Chelsea versus Manchester United watch along for tomorrow. And even if you can't be there, you know, just like you did today, it's no coincidence that you lot supported this live watch along before it started. And the engagements are already off to a fantastic start. You know, we've got 171 likes. We're moving mad. My bro, thanks for keeping me and the little man company while out shopping with the wifey. What's your feeling on Aubameyang? Do we need a new striker, big man? Shout out to you and shout out to your young one and your girl, obviously, you know, as you lot enjoy your family time. Listen, I'm a big fan of Aubameyang, you know, but reality is, I've said it before and I say it again, and we're going to sound like a broken record. We clearly need another striker because I think there's a lot of players that Arteta doesn't get the best out of. He can't sit here and say he's getting the best out of a single attacking player. Yeah, Smith Rowe's doing his thing, but at the same token, I don't think he rates any of them wholeheartedly. I think if he could, there's little bits and pieces he admires about Aubameyang. The same goes for Lacazette, potentially Eddie, but I wish he could mold them all into one. So we need a striker. And the minute Aubameyang signed that new deal, it's not like Saka signed a new deal. You know, it's not a fresh face 18, 19-year-old. We know Aubameyang's a present player. As I said then, and I say it now, the minute Aubameyang signed a new deal, man need to know what striker they're looking at. You know, you don't just have to find a striker one season and then move mad. Let's just say Jonathan David, because he's been on the scene, 2-3 years. Maybe there's this year it looks like his level's gone up. Do you get it? Like it's really gone up. But there could have been other years where he doesn't, you know. Again, there's more to just scouting someone, just finding a player and saying buy them. They need to kind of be ready. So I would have loved that if that was the case. But I don't know, man. I don't think that's the case. And where we do, especially when the form's there, man. Agree, DG. Just look at City. They're always switching and rotating. True. And you have to find that balance. You need to find that balance. There's 38 games. You know, you need to find that balance. DG, the green screen. Nah, man, it's fucked on purpose, bro. I mean, not on purpose, but we said it. Like, I need to get another one, you know, because of how we've checked. For some reason, as I've got a new desk, I don't know why, but the camera angles are doing man dirty. So this is the most presentable I could get it, where, again, clearly there's a gap. Like I said, let me see on Amazon. I bought it. They said it should be here by the 30th. So by the next, yo, what's all that lighting thing? So what? I know there's midweek, so tomorrow we're gonna have to hold it up like this. But by next week we're back to standard procedures, really and truly. That's the next thing I want to fix. These whole positioning of lights are a bit crazy. I think ironically I look a bit better, but I'm still bugging out. That's because the green screen has to be closer because it's gonna look even madder. So yeah. Nonetheless, again, I appreciate you lot because obviously you lot just hold it up. Yes, DG, what we saying? Hopefully 3 points. DG skimming from early goal. Come on. Does anyone rate Martinelli? I think he sucks. Anyways. Tino, AM. Who else? Tino, AM, Omar, all of you lot. You lot make effort. I don't want to play though, bro. My brother needs to get back on the video with the fraud father, Hugh. Hugh, another one. But the man, they are busy, man. The man, they are busy. When they're free, they shout me. If I'm free, we do this thing, man. But you're right. Father Wenger, I hope though. So, man. Your show with Ransom Matisse is fire. Come on, shout out to them. Wenger was a leech. Don't bring him back. Hey. Calm it down with that talk around the father. Allow it. Tavares is better than Tini. I can't say I agree. Nothing less than 3 points today versus Newcastle. This team lacks players that are press resistant, I think. Big up, man. Can we super chat you just to support you? You can do whatever you want, but I think you just typing and being here is good enough. Tavares is better than Tierney. Thoughts, DG? No. I don't think so. I like what he's doing, though. He can't get back in the squad. And to be fair, man could say Tavares should be dropped, and they're right, in my opinion. But Tierney didn't drop any clangers like my man. But Tierney, when he was dropping clangers, he got another opportunity. Get me out the Roche 30. DG, do you have any plans to do live post game phonies? Yeah, we do. Tino knows that, but we're gonna have to find a way around it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not. Everyone's gonna be able to be involved, but there's gonna have to be some sort of certification checks or something, because you know how people are on the net, they'll start moving mad. There's got to be some vetting process or some way of vetting it. Because I'm not saying, we've got a caller. Hello, what's going on? Have you heard of that? What's the one that they always used to run when it's transfer season? What do you think of Urinator? Like, allow it. I know it's funny, but allow it. Like, what do you think of Urinator? Come on, man. DJ, are you still playing Sunday League? Would be nice to have content around this, kind of following you backstage. Yeah, I do, but you get me, man. Follow wrongins, innit? That's them, man. Don't really on the camera thing, but follow them. I have a feeling that Eddie Howe used the same tactics he used against Chelsea 3-0 when he was at Bournemouth, as he played Fraser in the same position he's in today. I mean, that could be an avenue. It could be an avenue. And for me, when you look at their team, you got pace in it. You got Fraser there. You know, Shelby can ping a ball. You got Fraser and McTominay. You got Fraser and St. Maximin. You know, as a fullback, you don't want to defend against pace. Pace is one of the most awkward things. They've got that. So it's a big day for Tomiyasu and Tavares. You've got Shelby can ping a ball. Matt Ritchie's very street smart. Joe Linton physically, for lack of ability, can do a thing. And he scored at North London last season, if I can remember correctly. Wilson, we know about Wilson, innit? Been around the block. Respectfully, if Newcastle were to go down, I don't think Callum Wilson has to worry about playing championship football. Arsenal's a joke. It could be worse, Brandon, man. You know, it could be worse. We might be, but you've got to ask yourself why you're here at 12:17 p.m. on a Saturday. You know, most people be shopping, going gym, playing football, going somewhere with their girlfriend, helping their mom. Like you're not even frying some planting, and you're talking nonsense. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fix up, man. I appreciate, but come on, we might be a joke, but come on, man. You're wasting the Saturday, brother. DG, when's the football FIFA 2022 streams coming? When you lot buy me PS5, you don't want my Christmas list. I'd say PS5, Arsenal, the Arsenal jacket. I would say an El Gato light again, another one of these small ones. When you don't want my Christmas list, shout me, innit? PS5, 2 pads, you get me? So you don't need to do. Villa fans here, shout to them. DG's got that 30 chair. Come on, man. I can't lie. Feels a bit more comfortable. That other chair used to mash up my back. Crazy. He can barely handle FM. Shut up, man. Watch when I come back. Alright, to be fair, if you throw me the bag, I'll play Fortnite. You mad? I have a test tomorrow, but I'm here. Make sure you've revised my guy. Well, you're right. I can't play no. I'm not gonna care. I can't play no Fortnite. I watched my nephew play that. I'm just seeing bare bright lights and colors, and I'm not gonna care. I can't. I'll put in a shift. I'll try it if you look, but myth. 12 minutes until kickoff. Big up everybody locked in. Hit the like button. I only remembered yesterday that Hayden is an ex-Arsenal player. I forgot about Hayden. Big up Isaac Hayden as well. Guys like Steve Bruce Pulis living off that solid at the back Brexit ball. Bruce sat back and we still conceded it. It's been about tactics for a while now. Us fans have seen this, but politics is politics. It's true, but same way, I look at the games last season with Newcastle in the FA Cup and the Premier League. We had to turn it around in the second half, and I can't remember which one it was. I think Smith Rowe scored. I actually think Steve Bruce had our number in the first half. You lot were can't remember what he did, but you lot kind of had us, and then I think he tried to go more attacking in the second half, and then that opened up gaps for us, and then it just got mad from there. It just got long for there. We need 2 strikers this summer. I hear that, but I would love an elite striker. Well, when I say elite, obviously we can't sign the household names, but someone 30, and I'm still not prepared to give up on Project Martinelli. And for me, again, listen, Balogun needs to go out on loan, but I'm sure you all saw his hat-trick yesterday. You know, the man needs to go play ball, bro. So I would like to keep an angle open for one of these young tugs. Big up yourself, Daniel. Do you believe traditional 10s are dead? So an interesting tweet. Yeah, it is. You know, traditional 10s are gone. They're gone. Like, which one are really banging? You saw how it worked for Ozil. Would you not say Isco was one? It didn't really. It's not. Well, you got a kind of. It's more of a. You're more the 10s now are more 8.5s really, and the guys that are probably more footballing purists, they're like deep lying playmakers, and that it is dead now. Like, how many organic 10s are there? You know, you get the Di Marias, who's always been able to play out wide as well as in that 10 role, still thriving, but the organic 10s, it's a myth. Tavares is meaty trust. Tavares has had a total mare versus Paul, should be dropped. Maybe, you know, maybe the manager sitting there saying, yo, I've given you a chance now. Pattern up. You've got to take it. Hopefully that puts in a shift, man. I actually think Newcastle could get a result. Oh, if Watford could beat United, of course Newcastle could beat us today. And again, as I said, when I look at Norwich, when I look at Watford, they haven't been clear cut. It's just them teams haven't really taken any of the meaty chances they had. Do you not think Saka's looked fatigued on the pitch levels? I don't think he looks fatigued. I just think you've just been underwhelming. Tavares is arguably a better option if we plan to play more attacking football. I hear you, but I don't. Unpopular opinion, I don't think Tavares is a better attacker than Tierney. You know, obviously there's more willingness to go forward. There's more varieties on this madman thing, of course, but that's because he's overcompensates. You know, Tierney can defend and go forward. I just think Tierney's better. Tierney's more what I want to see. Of course, it's an IC3 thing. Tavares is wavy and that it's a GBE thing, but you know, what is it really like? Because more time, his decision at the end is quite terrible. But saying that, he gives us an angle. In fact, I don't really believe that, you know. Tavares probably better going forward, but Tierney's more my sort of guy. Get them on the stream with their camera in by sharing the StreamYard link. That is what Saeed does. Yeah, but again, they'd have to, you know, you'd have to pass serious tests. Like, obviously, let's just take it. Let's just, like, say you, Prince, you know, let's just say Prince, Tino, S, AM, obviously you lot are here, can put names to faces. I know you lot are not on a funny man thing, but so and the deepest thing is there might be someone that's never commented. They want to come on my show. They're not gonna do nothing, man. But I can't risk it. Crucial week, crucial Premier League week. We need them points, bro. Them man just kicked a man when I'm down all yesterday, bro. All yesterday on that street. Playing both Lokonga and Partey just shows Arteta is a defensive gaffer. Tini gets injured fairly quickly. He hasn't been able to play a full season. I think Arteta is keeping him on the bench, is keeping him fit for longer. I hear that, but you know, at some point you got to play Donny, innit? You have to just play Don. 2-2 Wilson to score his 100th career goal and Joe Linton to score. I think that's about that. Man, I've got to learn to multitask watching DG in the gym. Shout out to you, my guy. In my bag today. Do you have a mailbox, DG? What, like a real mailbox? I got an email. I don't know about them thing there, man. Send it to 4th Street, innit, and I'll pick it up, man. I'm the Fresh Prince of 4th Street, you get me? But yeah, 2 pads. Nah, hey, 2 pads, a charger. 2 pads, FIFA, Call of Duty, flavors there, some Hennessy. Hey, someone writing down the Christmas list. Like, you lot, everybody there's 300 of you locked in. You lot all put £1 together, yeah? That's 308 quid. Right, I still can't get PS5. But you get me? We'll be moving closer, innit? How did Sambi keep his starting spot? He fell apart against Liverpool. I don't know, but you can't afford to have another one, innit? You can't afford to have another one. My green tea is getting cold, but we're still doing that. DG, why are mods timing me out for saying Newcastle could get a result? Sensitive bunch. Listen, people, don't time people out for having a difference of opinion. If they're being rude, if they're being racist, if they're trolling, if they're spamming, if they're carrying on stupid, of course. But difference opinion, yeah, man, that's a bit mad. You can't be doing that. When that PS5 gets to you, we're starting the DG Pro Clubs team. Trust. You might as well. Big up yourself, Tino Werner. I'll allow you for a game or 2 in the next FM stream. Right, that's how you know, man, I'm struggling. Man, I allowed it. I can't lie. Yesterday, I was feeling, let's pack this up, man. I can't lie to you. Like, yesterday was the day I was thinking, fuck it. I'm giving Arsenal 300 million. We're buying the world, innit? Man, can't do this, man. It's getting mad now. We need 2 midfielders and a right back before we get a striker. I hear you, but I think we need 2 midfielders. I hear you on the right back team, but I think 2 midfielders and a striker / right back could do me. Which recruits do you think will come in January? God knows, my guy. Hit the like button 5 minutes until kickoff. God knows, my broski. But as long as it's a midfielder, then I don't really care. Sorry, people. The game isn't kicking off. I just want to make sure this is working. All right. We've got our timer working there. So just everything is cushy. Bless up yourself. I just want to see free-flowing attacking football. Trust. But the hardest thing to do is be brave in football. Whether we'll do that's another thing. You lot are moving mad. All right, people, I have to cut what I'm saying. 208 likes. If you hit that like button, God bless, man. You lot are real. You lot are. He's cutting onions, man. DG, you happy with the Were you happy with the lineup? I can't really complain. Like I said, Tini would have come in for me. Tavares has had one bad game. As much as he was terrible against Liverpool, and I think Tini should come back in. He's had more he's had more good games than bad currently. So give Arteta something to go behind. I think Saka could have been dropped for Pepe. I think Aubameyang can count himself lucky and Lacazette probably unlucky. Because even when they haven't scored, Lacazette affects the game a bit more, but it is what it is. Want to see a marker for me anyways, everybody, but in particular, I would say Lokonga, Odegaard, Aubameyang, Tavares in particular, because you all could be counting yourselves lucky to really be starting today. So it is what it is. Creativity comes from the 8s nowadays. Exactly. Midfield has never been so more central. It's almost like, and again, until we sort out the pivots, you're never going to see Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and them man really thrive, really, and the strike, whatever. Even if Aubameyang and Lacazette F off and the next man comes in, you're never going to see that. You might see that striker score goals. I'm not saying that, but you're never going to see full potential until we commit to going forward and that. I mean, Madison's 30, but 70 million was moving mad, innit? Thoughts on Klopp when he puts us in the same bracket as Wolves, Brighton, and Villa? It seems like Arteta rattled him a lot. I mean, well, you can't be with anyone else. You know, you've shown that you're not levels, really. Well, Ramsdale's wearing the away strip. The boys are coming up. Benny Blanco. They're looking focused. I'm just gassing them, man. Let's hope we've actually woken up. Arsenal need to find better loan clubs because our guys aren't making the starting 11. Don't get me wrong, they have to earn it, but come on, most of them are bench players right now. Odegaard must perform today. Kieran Tierney disrespect is crazy. This is coming from S, you know. When me and him had battles with him versus Luke Shaw. But again, real recognize real. You're right, man. But Arsenal fans love to disrespect players. But Arsenal, man used to say Marie was better than Gabriel. Like, do you know how many blasphemous statements I've heard Arsenal fans come out with? The problem with Arsenal fans, you get gas, like we could win today. Lokonga could score a banger, and I'm not saying he's bad, but man get carried away with certain things. I don't know if you watched this week's training vid, but a lot of these men need to improve their short sprints, and I'm tired of watching them training vids, bro. Show me mad things on the pitch, and then I might do all of that. 2 minutes until kickoff. Hit the like button, predictions, and all of them things in. You know, keep the opinions coming. Oh shit, that's horrible, bro. Coffee cold, green tea cold, like that, man. You can't drink that again, man. That's horrible. Mad thing. Let's put that over there. Big up yourself, Jessa. I need you. I don't know. I never want Chelsea to win, but if you lot beat United, that kind of helps us. Tierney back against Man U for sure. We'll have a game plan every 3-4 days. We'll have a game every 3-4 days in coming months, so fitness will be key. I hear that. Should have played Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Odegaard and rest Partey and Sambi. I hear you, but we need to get the win, bro. And we're not clearly certain enough to be dropping, man, and still getting results and all of these sort of things. No way Joe Linton scoring. Wilson, my money's on Joe Willett. Now, if everyone chipped in £2, that's a cheeky PS5. Trust, you lot start the funding, bro. You get PS5, you get the live, you get the FIFA things, people. Joe Willock. All right, he's returned with all the hair and that. Man, why is the camera zooming on him eating his chewing gum? I don't want to see the chewing gum out his mouth, all the chewing and that. Once you get money, it's another 3 months till you get it. These resellers nick them all. It took me 3 months to get mine. I know people with PS5s. I can put my hand on one right now. Given the lack of fixtures without Europe, this game would have been a good opportunity to get more rotation. We need the likes of Tierney, Martinelli, and Pepe to keep them engaged. DG, any preferences for players in January? I mean, bring me Howe, bring me Bruno Guimaraes. These things can't happen. Why does your content get disliked? I don't know, man. I mean, people are free to like and dislike what they want, but, you know, in terms of the like button, we're doing what we need to do, people. 230 likes. Anyone who's disliking through malice, suck their mums, man. 2-1 Arsenal. Now, who was blasting Kieran Tierney? They're moving mad. No clean sheet for Newcastle in 12 games. We have to score. You know, they haven't got a win all season. Haven't got a clean sheet in 12 games. It would be us to put these, you know, for them to change it. Joey's saying 3-1. Pardon me. Odegaard, every touch video incoming. Hope that to be the case. 1 minute until kickoff, folks. In fact, kickoff is imminent, boy. Early morning settings, people. Big up everybody locked in. Kickoff is imminent. I've jumped the gun there. Just making sure this thing works, people. We're doing the kneeling thing. Kickoff is imminent. Need a big performance from these boys today. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's live. Arsenal versus Newcastle, people. Ramsdale gives it a long, big punt upfield. Tomiyasu wins the first header. It's an Arsenal throw-in, people. Would you take Daka at Arsenal? Why not? But it's gone now. Get your predictions in. I need a Smith Rowe goal and assist to support my agendas. Joe Linton breaking forward. Benny Blanco, right, not strong enough there. Joe Linton might earn a corner. Ref, the ball's gone out there. Ref! That's a corner. I mean, finally given. And I think that's a good encouraging. That's an encouraging bit of play from Joe Linton. You know, Benjamin White isn't one of the strongest. You know, you use your physical strength, pull him into the channels. You don't really want that. Let's see what's going on. Second long goal kick, I assume, from Ramsdale. Ramsdale's gone long. This makes a change. Are we not, for the first 10 minutes, are we not playing out from the back? Ramsdale long, first and seconds. But again, it meets the Newcastle head. No one's beating Lascelles to that. Odegaard wins it. Sambi Lokonga finds Tavares. Two men very lucky to be in the starting lineup, arguably today. 3-1 Arsenal, 2-0 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal. You are confident in it. St. Maximin against Saka. Ref! Thank you. 2-1 Arsenal. I have a feeling this game is going to be tighter than many expect. Trust. People think Newcastle are going to rock up here and just get battered. I would love that to be the case. I don't think so. Players shouldn't really need to be rested while we're playing once a week. Trust. It all depends, man. With certain people can come out of the team, certain people shouldn't. Is what it is. Sambi Lokonga, Odegaard. Come on, Odegaard. Joe Willock wins it. Nice to see Joe Willock back at the Emirates. Saka, leave the throw in, please. Saka, relax. Oh, he's taking it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu gonna do meaty stuff. Goes backwards. Benjamin Blanco, Gabriel. Tavares sort it out. Punch it down the flanks. Tavares finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds Partey. The Ghana international with a... I didn't see it in it. He's lost the ball in it. Matt Ritchie. St. Maximin. Joe Willock. Raw, Joe Willock, defense splitting pass. Raw, you never did that, Arsenal. You just used to run about. Gabriel, no foul. Gabriel, that's a silly foul. The rep, personally, I think Wilson should have had a free kick there. Gabriel, take your hands off him. And that's what Wilson should be doing. As much as I like Gabriel, he's a young centre-back. Go and give him options. Go and, Gabriel, one thing I like about him, he's a bit like Koscielny in that he likes to get tight. He likes to try intercept, but you can win free kicks. And a street-smart individual like Callum Wilson should be looking at that. And if I'm Wilson, I'll probably get on to Benjamin Whiteside. Again, we're not struggling to keep the ball. Hey, Tomiyasu's nicked it. Saka gone against Joe Willock. Joe Willock working hard, as what everyone says. Sars found Joe Willock again. Joe Willock loses the ball. Partey, Odegaard, come on. Tomiyasu started off strongly. Tomiyasu, find Odegaard. Odegaard, bang it. Do the DG thing. It's here on the edge of the area with Lokonga. I mean, we've had decent spell of possession as expected. We're going to have the majority of the ball. It's what you do with it. Sambi Lokonga. What pass is that? Tomiyasu. Meaty. Tomiyasu tried to head it onto Saka. Saka's just... That's a corner, ref, surely. Ref, surely. It's a throw-in. I mean, a goal kick. Ref, that looked like a corner to me. It's not been given, though. One love to you. Look, take advantage. I know these Willock stands are lurking in case he scores. Newcastle not pressing. Lights up, people. Will Arteta show why he replaced DG as Arsenal manager today? He didn't replace me. I think St. Maximin might cause some problems for us. You think? I think as well. 2-1 Newcastle, respectfully. Who has a higher ceiling, Saliba or White? Personally, White for me. Saliba for me, not Ben White. Can't lie, I forgot what the goalie kit looks like. Saka goal/assist challenge impossible. This guy's cheeky, man. Joe Willock tries to go on a run. Aubameyang. Hey, ref! What was all that for Matt Ritchie? I can't lie. Someone needs to put Matt Ritchie in the stretcher. You think he's a cunt. Is Saka feeling his hammy? I hope he's all right. Or he's impacting. His leg got taken. No malice behind it. Joe Linton absolutely took out Partey there. (3-0 to Arsenal. Saka, Smith Rowe /Oba/Laka. Tomiyasu with a throw-in over here, people. We're 4 minutes or so into this game. Arsenal have had the lion's share of possession. The game's still, I don't know the word, but like evening out. It's still, very scrappy. Newcastle starting off very, positive. We're trying to start off positive. The game hasn't settled. Settled is the right word. We've knocked it about, but we ain't done nothing with it. We've had some cute touches. I think you've seen Joe Linton's up for this. I think if I'm Callum Wilson, there's opportunities for you today. Benjamin White looks like he's going to get caught in possession. Just pass the ball, please. Thank you very much. Thomas Partey, good pass. Martin Odegaard, yeah. Aubameyang dive. Good. Who said dive? We don't advocate cheating. Good defensive clearance from Sarr, but that's more of that. Odegaard, that's why you're in the team. Defense splitting passes. Personally, I think that was the wrong ball. Not that I can tell you about football, but yeah. Thomas Partey to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu showed them. Trent Alexander-Arnold who? Reece James who? This is the real right back. No, I'm shameless, man. Tomiyasu. Show them something. Cancelo what? Show them something. Hey, left-footed pingers. Tavares showed him something. Hey, step overs. Fullback Union. Glides past his man. Dive. Go down. Puts it into the box. It doesn't get there. Should have let that go out for a corner. Tavares, I don't know what you saw there, but it's gone out. And that's where he showed his inexperience. If you just used your body, saw that out, we have a corner and we do all right from set pieces. I mean, I prefer us being in their box than ours, but fundamentally 5 minutes or so into this game is still 0-0. No, Joe Linton's up for this, and he should be, And if I'm Wilson and St. Maximin, get around Joe Linton. Respectfully, he's a battering ram. He'll work the channels. He'll try and win headers, win the first and seconds, and get around him. The Bradker. First and second, boys. We're not going to win too many. And again, Partey's won it, but Joe Linton put him under pressure. Ben White, you're cultured enough. I didn't think you had to swipe that forward first time. Sar's giving it away. Partey, ref, fucking hell, how? Joe Linton's on this thing, but St. Maximin, Benjamin, what are you doing? Get back in position. Ref, you can't give a foul for that. I like that, Benjamin. It's left a little bit on St. Maximin. St. Maximin is such a litty player, man. I like this guy a lot. Entertaining footballer, man. I love the show, man. I think footballers are too, what's the word? Is it robotic? Like, I think a lot of footballers lack personality these days, man. They're a lot of robots because of obviously it's more systems and stuff. I think individuality is really being killed in football. I don't think there's too many footballers I would say as individuals, like look good individually or got any personality. Benny Blanco, Benjamin White in possession. Good pass. Odegaard, sort the touch out, fella. Is that it? Bro, moving like AM, bro, with them touches. Or Omar, Tino or something. Matt Ritchie's gone long. First and seconds. Benjamin White does well. Pass it now. Pass it now. Go on, Sambi. Go on, Sambi. Tavares attack the space. Smith Rowe's there. Smith Rowe go on. Smith Rowe, don't come short all the time, man. I think they could have played that there. Come on. Sometimes just drive it into the box instead of a floater. Trust. I love my favorite sort of crosses is them dangerous low whipped ones because them ones there, you swipe at it wrong, man. Put that in the back of their net. That's why I like Tavares as well. He's a bit of a madman, but the games have to be right, innit? And look at the space of him. Odegaard, you should be able to switch that. Do it, man. This is why I want midfielders, man. Because we need man that can just see it. Boom, do it. Like that, to be fair, from Benny Blanco, but it's too late now. Tavares. Aubameyang gives it back to Tavares. Tavares, hold that for me. Joe Willock snapping at heels. Lokonga, keep going, boys. People see it. It's like they look and look and look and they doubt themselves and don't do it. That's one thing I give Benjamin Blanco, Benjamin White. He sees it, he does it. Saka. Can't lie, Tomiyasu, you got to give it to Saka race further forward. It's a good run from Saka. He's lost it ultimately. Go and get it back then. Reshape. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Lokonga, don't let them out. And now it's gone into the channels. It's Wilson against Gabriel. Why it can't go into the channels? Ref. Fucking hell, ref. Wallahi, you're playing on, ref. Say mum's life you're playing on. Thank you. You see why you can't afford to get caught in them channels 1v1. Gabriel's done well there, but this is why I'm telling you, if I'm Callum Wilson, there's change in this game for you. There's stuff here. First 10, you know, nothing really has happened. Like I said, Joe Linton up for it. Wilson off the shoulder. And again, it could be dangerous there. You need to be a bit careful in that regards. No, he done well there, man. Now, it's clearly a foul, but it's 6s and 7s. But at the same time, this is where you can't afford to be. We're playing the high line. You can't afford that. And again, you can't be second best. Aubameyang wanted 1,000 years and he's been dispossessed. The Bradcar, first and seconds. First, seconds. No one wins the seconds. Boys, come on. They look, this is what they want to do. They're on this pub team thing. Well in, Gabriel. Can we go back to Ramsdale, Benjamin? All right, cool. You know what, Benny Blanco, you know what to do. Partey. Gabriel, look at Tavares. Look at Tavares. Tavares, go further forward. Sambi, don't get caught lacking. Ref, that's a foul. Ref, there's no advantage. We'll take the foul. Boys, this is where we need to know not to play on. There's no advantage for us. Martin Odegaard. Hey, Joe Willock is snapping at heels, man. I love it. Gabriel. Benjamin Blanco. It's probably one of them. We just need a madman effort from somewhere. Tomiyasu. Pardon me, so far, we've had a lot of possession. We've had 82%. Sambi Lokonga, pass it. You don't do things above your pay grade. Tavares. Corner, but he's on the madman thing, man. I know how it is. As a fullback, when you're in them positions there, you can't hear no one. You can't see anyone. You're just like, hey, how did I get here? I have to bang it. He is basically the third centre back, and that's what kind of harms us because you just see Saka get off the halfway line, and when Newcastle are going to be set up like this, you're just going to run into bare magpie shirts. We've got a set piece. We're surrounding the goalie. Hopefully it bangs. Smith Rowe, I don't think that's the best of balls. Keeper catches it, and again, he doesn't want to break quickly. Saka looks lively other than the giveaway. Love Nuno's aggression. Joe Linton is the kind of physical presence we need in front. Bring in Tony to Arsenal and can see him doing the madness. Wilson's going to make it 1-0. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Somehow we live to fight another day. Again, we're getting caught back to front too much. Saka, you can't lose it, bro. Don't lose that. How are you doing that against Joe Willock? He's shit. Come on. Respectfully, Joe Willock. It's all love and war. Getting caught on the transition. Second time now. 2 times. We need to be careful. You know, if it was, if you put your hand in fire, you get burnt. Fair play, you never knew about the fire. You put your hand in the fire again and you lose your leg or your finger, what can you say? Gabriel. Need to show a bit more. Tavares is the only outlet. This is dead. Tavares. Give it back to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, wake up for me, brother, please. Still in dream mode from the England cap. We need to wake up now. Lokonga. Tavares, Tomiyasu. But then where is Saka? But look again where Saka is. This is dead, man. We really need to change this or we're going to be found out. Gabriel, you might as well bang it. Finds Partey. Partey loses it. Someone foul. Bring down a Newcastle man. Now Wilson's gone. He's done well to find Ryan Fraser. I think we're dropping points there. I'm a West Ham fan, but this is the best knowledgeable commentary I've heard on YouTube. Well done. You should be doing this professionally. Hey, who's cutting onions? John. You're so real, man. No one ever believed it. I can't no one's ever believed in you lot, me as much as you lot. So I really appreciate that. Maybe one day, my guy, man. Maybe one day we'll get picked up, man. I need a talent manager or something, man. But yeah. Tomiyasu. And I think it's like, again, teams are gonna clock this. Like it's not that it's non-existent down the right-hand side. Saka's been there, Tomiyasu's playing well, but we're not trying to like punch teams and cut them open from that side. Like they've clocked it. Tavares, Gabriel, Smith Rowe, Bamian pulling out, they've clocked it. There's nothing really going on this right-hand side. Yeah, when Benny Blanco, look, now he comes forward, he finds Tomiyasu. It's kind of easy, man. Sat around at work for hours. As soon as it kicks off, I get a call for a mobile tire fitting. Big up yourself. Such is life, man. Such is life. Partey isn't that good. My thoughts. That's deep. Partey's a quality midfielder, man. He's not amazing, but you can't say he's not that good. He's quality midfielder, man. Toonami, shout to you. Honestly, Partey hasn't lived up to his hype. He hasn't been world-class guy we thought we signed. No player that we've brought in has exceeded any expectations. There's got to be reasons as to why. Going back to probably when we signed Lacazette, there's got to be reasons why. Is it poor scouting? Is it something to do tactically? Are we just expecting these guys to work their magic? That ball over the top. Gabriel, keep hands off Wilson. Ref, oi! Wilson's kicked out there. That's a yellow, ref. He's broke his leg. I swear he does kickboxing and that. I've seen Partey against Leicester twice, Partey against United, Partey against Spurs, Partey against Chelsea. There's been a couple of times we've seen a quality Partey. Obviously, we need to see it more. I think he needs a partner, and I think Arsenal fans, he's a ball-winning midfielder, nothing more. He's come to Arsenal, obviously. We're meaty, so he's going to stand out more, but we're trying to make man do everything. Smith Rowe, Lokonga. It's very cute. It's very in front. I don't mind that. That's a ball, Lokonga. I can't lie. Lokonga, that's a ball. I don't mind that. You see, I just before I saw it go to Saka, I don't mind that. Lokonga, that's what I want to see. That's more fucking bravery. Good attempt. Good run from Bakayo as well. He holds his run. Good pass. I like that. But the problem is we need midfielders because man are not going to see that too many times from Lokonga. We need man that could do that a million times a game. Chelsea got that. City got that. Liverpool got that. Obviously, it's easier said than done. But that's what we need. People that can, because man will just focus on that from Lokonga the one time because that's not his skill set or Partey the same. We need someone that can do that all the time. And really, Odegaard, you're there. Man should have seen you doing them passes. Saka well in. Ref, fucking hell, ref, man, ref! We're playing football, we're doing something else. Hey, Benny, take the ball out of this youth's hand, man. Big for nothing, cunt. Pardon, sorry, people. Yeah, man. Who's media on the board? No, man, listen to Tito. Allow it, man. Benjamin Blanco, I can't let this make me not play football manager. Look at Tavares again. Smith Rowe, wake up a bit for me, brother. Saka, that was meaty, man. Get your head up. That was meaty. Aubameyang puts his hand up in admiration, but that was meaty, man. That was silly. Big up yourself, man. Dobradka. So far, so good, man. From both teams, it's 0-0. Neither team's done anything of note. The most exciting things that ball from Sambi Lokonga. Partey wins the first. Odegaard told me the second. And to be fair to you, credit to Newcastle. Again, based on the first 16, now borderline 17 minutes, I can't say this looks like a team that ain't won a game this season. Another good searching ball to Saka. Games like this is why we need a more attacking fullback as well, because we need overloads. Saka's being faced up with bare man. We've had in this opening 17 minutes, we've had 33 final third passes. Not done much with it. To be fair, that was harsh, man. I feel like if we were able to make passes in less touches, we'd be ripping up teams. We should, but again, the best midfielders do that. We ain't got that. Partey. Well, he done it in two. Tavares, go on Maidan. There's 4 against 4. Go on Maidan. Do it for the fullbacks. Composure. No composure. You milked it. Go on. Tomiyasu win that. Oh, someone foul St. Maximin. Don't let him out. Hey, my brother Tomiyasu. Shut up. Nothing's wrong with you. Ref! Tomiyasu, my guy. Joe Willock, I rate you. You gave away a dangerous free kick. St. Maximin caught. Nothing wrong with that. He won the ball, man. You got savaged, bro. You got savaged. That's a Japanese legend out there. I'm getting gas with the legend thing, but I like Tomiyasu, man. I think people need... Obviously, I need to see a bit more on an attacking thread. Oh, Tomiyasu said I didn't win the ball, you know. I don't know. Yeah, Joe Willock clamps Odegaard. Dangerous set piece, but who's going to bang it in? Is it going to be Odegaard again? We are just getting behind the ball. I think we want to draw. Come on, Newcastle, we need to win. To be fair, I think Newcastle are doing all right. I think you're not getting back. I think you lot are attacking when you can. I think there's, try and get St. Maximin in more dangerous areas, but I think Wilson looks like where a goal could come from. I don't know if Joe Linton would score, but it looks like he could be a part of it. Right, man. Partey and Odegaard over this. Partey, allow it, bro. Partey. Partey's trying to cause an accident on Seven Sisters Road this early in the morning. You know you ain't striking that big, man. This is a lefty. I'd fancy this, to be fair with you, man. Don't get twisted, man's a slappers, I still wish I had my free kick on camera. Man's a slappers from free kicks as well, Odegaard, slap this in. You got this. Slap that in. Real Madrid settings. Martin! Oh, good save, Dobradka. Smith Rowe puts it back in. Gabriel, get up. Gabriel gets up. Tomiyasu. Raw triangle foot from Tomiyasu. It's cool, though. It's cool. Sambi Lokonga. First and seconds, boys. First and seconds. Be strong, Odegaard. Bravery. Ref. Offside? I don't know what going. I don't know. Ref is just moving a bit mad now. I think Joe Linton's taking a knock. Of course, but I fancy that. I'm a slappers, Ask my team. I'm a slapper, bro. Niggas know, but people know my thing from a set piece. Every once in a while, man's a slappers from set piece, You've seen the dynamite in my foot. I'm not amazing, but man's a slappers. Right. Give Gerrard the run for his money. How you mean? Only Neymar's better than me in this football thing now. I'm gassing. Arteta getting his instructions in. So I hope you're telling Tomiyasu to go forward. Wonder if them man listen to Arteta. DG, you take free kicks like David Luiz, but David Luiz is a slappers as well. So what are you saying? Like, I'll take that. Man, acting like David Luiz ain't scored a mad tick, guy. I like to fix Thierry Henry now. That's it. The Danny Alves thing, man. Mine's a serious run-up. I beg you, go and ask my old team. Go and ask my old team when I'm crashing in free kicks. And when I'm licking off the post and that, man, I'm moving mad. It's difficult. You got to hit the target. But you're right. Players restarted anyways, people. It's been an hour. It's always a great watch along with you lot. In relation to this game, I wouldn't say it's boring. I wouldn't say it's lacking quality, but there's really not that much to say. You know, Arsenal have had the majority of the play as expected. Newcastle have defended well. Arsenal have struggled to break down low blocks. Need a bit more, relying a bit too much on this left-hand side. Apologies. Odegaard. Tavares. It's over, Tavares. Need to see a bit more from Smith Rowe. Need more from Smith Rowe / right-hand side for me. It's Meaty, man. Saka tries to deliver. Meaty. But again, that's poor from the cells. Saka, be strong. Hey, don't let Richie move you up. Well in. Take it from them, Tomiyasu. Stick to the pay grade, please. Joe Willock. Joe Linton. No foul, boys. No foul. Yes. Yes. Don't let them out. To be fair, Newcastle have done quite well. You know what? The free kick for Odegaard / the Conga for Saka. Best chances. But apart from that, nothing's going on. Martin Odegaard. Saka. Hey, fake shot from Tavares, swings his right peg at it. Saka's offside. There's no way that guy is fouled. Tomiyasu keeps it in. Where is the guy support? Oh, is he offside? Is he offside? Let's confirm. There's no way he's offside. There's no way that's a foul. Fucking dandelion, man. Slappers, like, bro. Man's a slappers, bro. Of course, I'm gassing myself. Man's a slappers. Who's you guys' most quality midfielder, you think? Partey, I would say. Partey. Marcelo, Bielsa, or Arteta. Come on, man. Respect Bielsa, bro. Respectfully, Arteta ain't done nothing in the game to be mentioned with Bielsa. Bielsa might not be the most acclaimed, but look how Pep chats on him and all these things, you know. It's the same with Rouse Ranić at United. He might not have the biggest of trophies. I think when did he last win one? But the way Nagelsmann, Tuchel, all these guys speak about, man, that's how you know you're a real footballing person, you know. You look at Sir Alex Ferguson, how many of his ex-players have stepped into management? To a degree, Wenger the same now. Newcastle giving as good as they get. Shaw's tried to go forward. Benjamin started all right. Partey mops up. Well in. Smith Rowe, I ain't seen you, and you're normally on it against Newcastle. Tavares makes the run. That's tired, Smith Rowe. I can't lie, that was poor. I can't lie. If it's based on this first 24 minutes, Odegaard, you know, stays, probably takes Smith Rowe off. And I can't lie. Listen, I think Smith Rowe's feeling a bit unfortunate that he's shoehorned on that left wing now at the expense of bringing in Odegaard. Saka, once again, not being given the ball in threatening areas. This is more Arteta's tactics. Odegaard with some strong challenges so far, more physicality from him today. Odegaard, Saka's made a run, but there's nothing for the man in possession, and there's a low block. There's got to be movement. There's not really anything. You can see options, but there's not movement. You know, you can see Saka in the channels. Tavares has held his flanks well. Smith Rowe's getting into good pockets, and then when Saka gets it, there's bare man around him. Good way to turn. Ref, I want Saka's shirt as well. Ref, where's the fucking advantage, man? And this is where we need to stop being naive. We're evidently being fouled. Oh, you fucking twat. Should they get a free kick for that? Come on, shut up about it's the second one, Wilson, you mug. Come on, ref. Be a bit more consistent. What's going on? That's where we need to do a bit better. Saka, you're being pulled down. Take the free kick. Why are we playing on? To show we're on this power mentality. He's won the ball as well. Shut up, Shelby, as well, you ball cunt. Sorry, people, man. It's very hard to stay non-biased at times. But we got, again, long ball forward by Newcastle. Tomiyasu wins it. Seconds, boy. Mop it up. Partey and Gabriel don't take. Oh, gosh. So Maximin gone on his little dribbling thing. Puts across. Ooh. I think that, you know, it hits Tomiyasu's hands. I think it's gone out of play. But, yeah, man. Can't lie. Both teams are playing different forms of bad football right now. Saka needed to use the dark arts right there. Just play. This is the thing. We're a naive team. I've seen us. We're a goal up 43 minutes in, and we're rushing to take free kicks. They've won a corner. Newcastle. And this is what I mean. Newcastle have looked like there's problems on the break. Someone needs to take Wilson off Ramsdale. It's gone over. But again, someone needs to take Wilson off Ramsdale. Slightly could have probably just put Odegaard left wing because Smith Rowe's been looking cool in that role, and then you don't mess up the spine of the team. I would like us to get to a scenario where we can rotate, like in the game, you're seeing wingers rotate, you're seeing Odegaard and Smith Rowe switch it up. You know, obviously Odegaard in because he gives us a bit on the right hand side. He peels over there, but I haven't seen nothing from our right. Saka's been there in patches. Tomiyasu is doing all right, but as you lot that are watching the game, the left-hand side is where it's going to come from, innit? Like, we're meaty down this right-hand side. Let's be real. Gabriel in possession. 27 minutes into this game. Appreciative to everybody who's locked in this early morning kickoff. I say early morning. I know some of you lot, particularly the North American region ones, it's stupid o'clock. If you're locked in from Australia, New Zealand, all of them things, it's stupid o'clock. So I appreciate you lot support. You lot make this platform for what it is. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. And obviously, you've set your reminder / hit the like button of tomorrow's watch along, which is Chelsea United, people. I'll drop a link in there. Keep your opinions, talking points, and the rest of it coming. Sambi Lokonga in possession. He's found Gabriel. Who do you lot think has been the brightest player so far from both sections, both teams? But from an Arsenal perspective, I'd say probably Ben White, Saka Welling, Tomiyasu Midi. Cleared by Lascelles. I think we need Lacazette on quick time. Lokonga Welling. Smith Rowe. Tavares, look up. Smith Rowe, it's not a crossing thing. Smith Rowe, turn on that for me. Turn on that for me. Turn on it for me. Didn't turn, man. Didn't want to turn. Can't lie, Joe. Look, I forgot what he can give you. Snaps at heels and that. Oh, wow, man. Fuck's sake, man. You know, do you know what? I don't mind that from Nuno because he sees it. He's trying. No one else is trying to just fashion a yard of space and make a shot. And he's made it because he's made a run now. It's a left back taking a shot in it. That's why he's a fullback. 4 a.m. West Coast time, 8 a.m. in America. Smith Rowe looks a bit out of it on the left. Agreed, needs some swapping with Odegaard. Partey's been stinky. That's deep. I think Partey's been all right. Let him know, DG. So media, I hate this right-hand side. Ben White, Nuno, Ben White. To be fair, Nuno's been offering the outlet. Ben White's been at it. I think Lokonga and Thingy have been all right as well. Partey. I actually think Aubameyang is not up there, but you can see in his movement he's up for it. Well, curse of the commentator because he's done well to control it, but he's lost it. Tavares needs to remember the defensive outlet, and now it's Wilson. No foul. Wilson waits for the overlap. Tavares fouls his man, and Newcastle go breaking. You can't give them advantage. Fall into Shelvey. Shelvey strikes. Lord, Ramsdale. Lord God, the best chance of the game has fallen to a former Arsenal player. Lord God, I thought he scored a goal of the season contender. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Aaron Ross Clark Ramsdale, and he tips it onto the bar. Jesus Christ. Father in heaven. Ramsdale, lovely save from an equally good strike. And, obviously, us Arsenal fans are going to be waffling about that game in, game out for a couple of weeks to come. Big chance, I'd say. That's the best chance of the game. Between that and the free kick, had the keeper stretched. Wilson on Ramsdale, I think we lose this. I'm starting to think we're going to lose today, because I'm just seeing too many naiveties. Look at Wilson on Ramsdale. There's, people are not. Look at Wilson. Look at Lascelles and Wilson. Look at Lascelles and Wilson. Gabriel has saved us. It's fallen to St. Maximin. It's on the edge of the area. Shelvey doesn't fancy it this time. And he's found Fraser. Lord God. Saka, get there. Oh, shit. Oh, hey! Ramsdale almost spilt it. Shelvey, allow it, man. Chill, Shelvey. Chill. Why can't we get the Shelvey that? I swear he got sent off in one game for no reason. Bloody hell. Live a movie by all means, but sometimes simple pass Tavares. Exactly. Sometimes. 15 minutes until half time. Tomiyasu. Ooh, dropping the shoulder in that. My guy. I bang it. Man like Tomiyasu. I don't mind that. People are inviting it. Take it. I like that. I don't mind that. It's meaty. It's shit. But at least people are trying the thing, man. If they're inviting you, take the damn shot. I don't mind that. And for someone I say and I criticize and say you don't go forward enough, you don't offer a bit more. Bro, man, I've seen Partey, Lokonga, and these more than our strikers. Ramsdale well in. Fuck you know, Ramsdale, bro. Tomiyasu, hey, Gabriel, take your hands off him. He's conceded a foul. It's offside. Could one of our midfielders just sit on Wilson? Wilson looking to isolate our CBs. I think Tavares doing well, but leaving too much space. And to be fair, in a game like this, he's an outlet in it, but I think he's leaving too much space on that counter. Look where, and then this is the thing, man. Look where Saka's getting it, bro. He's not allowed. You need to give the ball to Saka where he can face up Matt Ritchie. It's in front. You can deal with that as a fullback by Benny, man. Benny, bro. Benny. Not everybody's here for your ball playing bullshit. As much as I love it, sometimes try to be like Tony Adams, just be a basic centre half. Well in Saka for just taking it quickly. Not every time do the Mazza, man. Lowest rating for Odegaard every time he plays, a bit harsh. Does anyone know why our keeper has to wear an away top? To be fair, they said they're going to do that sometimes this season. Tavares, fuck's sake, man. Pattern up some Tavares, man. You're doing well, but you're doing silly stuff now. New manager bounce. You knew he was going to get that. You know it's serious when a man said, Lord God, Broski. Nothing was stopping that shot. Like, it was in. Right. Ramsdale gets another highlight. You know Arsenal we're gonna YouTube and clip that up and all these things, and that's probably gonna be him winning player of the month again. Benny Blanco. Might as well play Benny Blanco attacking mid. Look at Tavares. Oh, Odegaard's moving soft, man. That was shit as well. Tomiyasu well in. St. Maximin does well. Shouldn't. There's 3 man there. Fat Partey, come on, man. Foul the man. And we're lucky he's messed it up for himself. Odegaard does well. Ref, come on, give us the foul, man. Shut up, man. You know it's a foul. I wouldn't say he's hiding. He's just out of it, man. Team don't look confident in possession. Hard to watch. It's just meaty, man. It's just meaty. St. Maximin deserves a better team. Pepe ting. But then again, like, I'd rather Pepe go on the left because you're just going to be receiving it on the halfway line. And like our wingers we need man to face man up, take them on. Oh, yep, he tweeting he made 10 bags. Must be nice, but where can I make 10 bags off this content? Soon blow in this content. Soon come. Benjamin Blanco, Partey, Smith Rowe, Partey, Odegaard, show them. Saka, come on now, Saka, man, come on now. Burn him. Yeah, burn him. Hey, ref, fucking hell, ref. That's a yellow. How many? I've been counting. That's about the 5th time. That's a leg breaker from St. Maximin. It's not a leg breaker, people. You just got to call it. And that's what we need. Saka facing people up. Being able to drop, dip and dive. Drop them little shoulders and all them things there. Little chilly stuff. I can't lie. I rate Tobiyasu's left foot more than I rate Tavares' right foot. If I'm honest. Saka and Smith Rowe over this. I think we need a Pepe still. We might have to just get onto the field. We need an outlet still. Hey, what can we just play it slyly to Ben White there? Just play that across. Benny might be able to bang it. Saka punched out by the Bradcar. Stop being scared. Odegaard, he gets his head there. Ref, come on, man. That's a corner, but nothing's wrong with these guys. Oh shit. Hey, you all right, Matt Ritchie? Hey, someone go help him. Blood. Yeah. He looks like he got collapsed. And obviously, on a serious note, we hope Donny's okay, man, especially with what's been going on, man. Does look a bit disturbing. I hope he's good. Shout out to everyone. Debradka was taking no prisoners. I think Debradka ended up collapsing his teammate. Yeah. Ooh, Kraft. Sorry, not Richie. Kraft. Aye. He just like his head has just met the midsection of his keeper. And to be fair, that's what keepers are told. Take everything. Even if you take your man, everything has to get savaged. Bravery from both individuals. Arteta giving Benjamin and Tomiyasu more advice. Get me Lamptey. Big up you lot, man. What do you lot make of the game so far? 279 likes, people. There's 9 minutes, I would say, excluding whatever is added on of extra time. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Can we get to 300 before the end of this? We might just. Obviously, my man's down receiving treatment. Eddie Howe giving Joe Willett some advice. Joe Willett's had a good. Obviously, he's always going to be with it today. Eddie Howe's making me want to play for him. I don't know what he's saying, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm getting motivated. I don't even play for Newcastle. Like, he just looks very passionate in what he's saying. I just believe it. And I do hope Newcastle stay up, man. They're a big club. You know, their fans have finally got a bit of light at the end of the tunnel in that they've got owners who actually care now or telling us he cares. But again, realistically, they need to pick up wins. And soon. Hopefully not today, though. Don't get twisted. Big up Newcastle, but not today. But you get the point. Must be nice, though. One thing I give the Newcastle owners, I'm seeing them, man, they're at all three of them. Or at least the lady and the man. You know, they're there every week, home and away. It must be nice, you know. Certain teams have to read the Athletic and we're told, oh, well, actually, he was at Norwich away in 2019 or whatever. Nice to see Kraft back up to his feet. On a serious note, nice to see there's nothing serious there, obviously. Smith Rowe bundled off it. Gabriel, that's one. Dusty touch. Ref, fuck's sake, man. Come on. How is that not a yellow for Wilson? Wilson, what do you mean? You're the perpetrator, you dickhead. Come on, man. Are we doing WWE or playing ball? Saka, go and meet that ball. Tomiyasu. Oh, Tomiyasu kind of quick, isn't it? St. Max, I would be quick too if St. Maximin was bearing down on me. Pause. What the hell, ref, man? How the hell is Wilson appealing for a foul? You are, to be fair, they're pulling each other in. It's a good little battle, but in that one, no. Lecong a bit of a nonchalant pass, but it found Thomas Partey. And you can see Smith Rowe, he wants to be inside. Partey. Smith Rowe. Tavares. Allow me, Tavares, man. You know, just keep it simple, please. Gabriel. Tomiyasu. It's nice, it's patient, it's all in front, but I can see 2 red shirts and about 5 magpie ones. Saka tries to clip in his teammate. Oh, the God, you're not brave enough, man. And man are turning their back well in Tomiyasu. Odegaard can't play as an 8 or a 10. What we're going to do then, bro? He can. It's just, I just don't think you can have both of them in the team. At least until the IQ improves. No, ref, no. Joe Linton's going diving. You're a big youth to be trying to become an Olympic swimmer, Joe Linton. You're probably going to break the diving board, man. You need to try shot put or muscle building or something, but appreciate the effort. Lokonga in possession. Oh, good pass. Saka, dive for me. Saka, go down. Saka, let him clip your leg. Saka, now you go down. Saka, go down. Smith Rowe, big boy save. Mum's life for Bamian. Wallahi, you missed. I need to see a replay. That's Kalan. Shout out to Bradker. Oh, wow. Partey. Wow, no. Aubameyang, you got to score today. Maybe, I need to see the replay. Wallahi. No, Aubameyang. How, Aubameyang? I know he always does this, but how? How? Love you, Aubameyang, but fuck, you know, please. The Bradkis acting like he's been shot, time wasting, elite dark arts. Can't lie, Lacazette scores that, but I've seen him do Colum stuff. How, fam? It's nonchalant. How, Capitano? How, blood? The Bradker shout to him because that's a big boy save. Even Tommy Yasu's reaction says it all. Oh, what is that? Don't watch that Capitano, man. We go. It's coming. You score, no one cares. Fucking hell, blood. Hudix takes the 10 ball for Arsenal. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, you lot's reactions are saying it all. Harder to miss than make. Trust. Nonchalant. Even being nonchalant is not an excuse. Like, you should have bagged that. Oh, I love Aubameyang, but fuck you know. Literally, the only thing Aubameyang has to do, and he couldn't do it. Boy, January striker DG, I said it true. But also midfield, but what about for the midfield? Oh, but how, blood? How, fam? But Odegaard sounding like one of these Pogba players where accessories needed to see the potential, but I'm not on it, fam. There's no one showing for Tomiyasu. No one. Who wants it? And this is why, I can't lie. Man, are starting to hide now. I think we should hold our L with Aubameyang and bench the guy. He's just not that good anymore and won't thrive in our setting. We barely create chances. Man needs 100 to score. And to be fair, it's true, but you don't need 100 there. Bro, crazy. Ref, fuck's sake, man. How many yellows, man? That's a yellow. Stick it on the shoot now. All right? Put him. Pepe needs to come on. Richie's on a yellow card. Away from home. Let's give this man decisions to make. Let's give this man now decisions to make. Give this man incisions to make. One for Eddie and Nketiah probably would have scored that. Probably would have hit his shin pad, hit his eardrum, and then gone in, but he would have scored that. Aubameyang has to score today, or I can't lie, you probably don't start against Man United, card. That's nonchalant. I don't want to kill a man for missing a chance, but you've had nothing else to do, and this is off the back of an anonymous game last week and the week before that. Obviously, not only are you missing penalties, which I'm not going to kill you for missing a penalty, but you're taking goals off your own teammates. Smith Rowe, go on, go down, Smith Rowe. I can't lie, Lokonga's done all right. Maybe Lokonga's watched his game back against Liverpool, and he's been a bit smarter on the ball for me. Benjamin Blanco's gone a bit quiet. I need a bit more on the ball from him because no one's on it. AFTV are peeing me off. Hey, man, shout out to Robbie and AFTV, but isolated to this live stream. Fuck AFTV. They got no relevance to this. Couldn't care less what anybody's doing or what they're doing. We're here with the DG Nation. I appreciate you lot. They're irrelevant. Saka. Odegaard. Give your teammates something to work with. It's not a pen. I would love a pen. It's not a pen. It's a good tackle for what it's worth. Well, the thing is, I just can't see who's going to make the difference. I think you need Lacazette on. I think Lacazette, Pepe. I think Lacazette gets the fans them going. I think it's the game for Lacazette, especially as we're doing these cute little passes and that. Yeah, hey, Tavares, chill, bro. This brother. What are you seeing? What movies are you living? What are you doing? We're starting to wake up. We're starting to see a bit more openings, but I mean, come on, man. Bro, sometimes not live a movie, man. Sometimes not live a movie. Just do the simple things, bro. Like, just keep it simple. The mad thing will come when it happens. When I scored that banger, It's not because I saw it. Like, I saw it in the moment. I didn't force it. The opportunity just provided, and me being the sick player I am, I took it. From one quality fullback to one aspiring to be a quality fullback. That's what you've got to do. When the movie presents itself, hit it. Don't force it. Take your time with it. Saka. See, Tomiyasu, one love for the overlap. I can't lie. Joe will look fantastic tackle, and he's done well defensively. St. Maximin, such a cute player. Benny Blanco's not a dickhead, and he loses it. Benny Blanco could have made an option. Odegaard keeps it. Lokonga. Tavares. Does well to find Saka. I mean, that's dream chasing. They see it out. TT starting to overlap. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I scored that banger hype. Oh, you can't be a hype man. Because when did you bag that AM? You're just here criticizing, man. You can't score. Everyone put the trophies on the bed, on the table. Because you can't listen. I'll take it from Pep Guardiola. I'm not taking it from you, mate. Aubameyang, dive. You're gonna do something meaty, man. As predicted. Lokonga, go to it, man. Shelby wanted that you did. Oh, Tavares. Bro, Arteta, I hear it that he goes forward and that, but allow it now, man. Arsenal is tired, man. Tino, me getting cramps after 5 minutes is better than what you bring to the table, bro. Show me your 5 minutes. You're the man that scream, where's the options? AM's a goalie, for sure. Lokonga, first time he's been caught. It's not a foul, bro. Get up, man. Get up, get up, get up, man. You ain't got time. Partey tried to take out Joe Willockis and Myth. And Newcastle probably going to score here. Good ball, really. Gabriel mops up. Newcastle on the counter can do bits. And he's still alive. Joe Willock delivers. Sambi, it's not convincing. Two Newcastle players getting each other's way. Sambi, bro, just put your foot through it, man. And hey, Tomiyasu, you saved us. Just put your foot well in Partey. Put your fucking foot through it sometimes, man. Odegaard, please, please, please. Just be a grown man. Just a bit of aggression and strength. Well in. Smith Rowe. Odegaard. Tomiyasu, bang it. Movie settings. And sometimes it's a nightmare, really. Joe Willock's done very well off the ball. That's the end of the first half. Let me know what you lot think, people. Boy, it's 0-0. Let me pause this as well. Oh, Tavares is head loss, man. Movie settings all the time, bro. Red carpet, trust me, just bare movies being lived. Tavares is it's needed at times, but like it's jarring, man. Like you keep doing the same thing. We're playing for European places, can't afford any sentimentality. Trust. We should have kept Joe over by another guy. I don't know, man. Two homeless. It's two homeless people again, man. Legit two homeless people. What do you lot make of the game? For me, what I make of it, obviously, I think for Newcastle, again, they've defended well. They've got man in numbers. We haven't really had that much quality efforts. I think they've shown they can cause problems on the counter-attack. I feel Joe Linton started well. I think that left-hand side or the space what Tavares is leaving, that's where their goal could come from. Pardon me. I feel, yeah, man, they don't look like a team that ain't picked up a win all season. They're doing well for their new gaffer. I'd say for Arsenal, the first things first is the same old problems, you know, with inability to create chances, inability to really break down low blocks. You know, really it's Tavares and Tomiyasu doing the most. Midfield, you need a bit more from Odegaard. Smith Rowe's kind of isolated. You want to see a bit more. Tavares is proving an outlet and that, but he's just, I don't know what movie he's seen today. Probably trying too hard to find the redemption. You know, Odegaard had a good free kick. How Aubameyang has missed, I don't know. And Aubameyang's been missing for that, for what it's worth. And Yeah, and fundamentally, that's where we're at. Where we're at, in my opinion, that's where we're sat where we are currently. Really need a lot more. Man needs to get his shooting privileges revoked for a minute trust. Do you know what it is? It just becomes bait, man. I can't lie, man. I just think Tavares is like someone said here. Like when you got gal watching you play, you're talking a bit. This is what he's on, man. Yo, I'd rather be a P&P player than you, man, bro. What can you, man? Show me some footage. Show me some footage. Let me show you, man, what Tavares should have been doing on a football field. You know, one love to you. This is what Tavares needs to do. Man. You get me? This is it's all about off the ball, the underlap. I don't know about overlap. It's the underlap thing. I don't know about first touch. Get out of the net. Allow it, man. That's what we do. It's normal, man. I do that every week. It's normal, bro. Disappointed first half. Should have scored. TT again. Pepe for Xhaka, Tavares, Tini for Tavares. Let's be real. Aubameyang ain't being taken off. Willock is looking good in midfield. Arteta out. It's the right time to get rid of him. That was an ish first half. Ramsdale did his job at one end. Aubameyang didn't do his job at the other end. True. Can't lie. Oba should get subbed for that miss. Oba needs a zoo. But Oba needs holy water, bro. Because he must have done something bad, man. What medals you got, DG? Doubt you won under 14 sportsmanship award, bro. You man are bragging about sportsmanship awards for being a good sport. That means you were shit, LA. Like that's like winning most improved player. I see no top goal scorer, top assister, Eastern Junior Alliance, semi-pro. Man are saying sportsman award. So what? Because you're putting out the cones and getting to traded before everyone else. Yeah, you're winning that because you got a good attitude, not because you're a baller, brother. Come out here with them Z-list awards, man. Man are going discount store and buying some shit medals. Allow it, man. Shelby is looking more likely to score than any of our players. That's a real concern for me. We need to play quicker in the transition, slow passing, allowing Newcastle to get into shape. Aubameyang not really bringing much to the table. Saka needs a goal today. Tavares is the same level as Cedric at left back. Tomiyasu is not good enough going forward. Odegaard is a pretty boy. Ceballos and Oba, boy. And I mean, let me put some halftime notes specifically for players. Missing Smith Rowe, quiet. Over reliance. Right hand side. You know, I can't lie. Ben White better on the ball. Ben White on the ball than most. Lokonga the same as well. From there, the man on it, it's a myth. Move the ball too slow. Partey is the weak link. He doesn't get into space. He's too slow on the movement. I don't know about that one, Chief, but I'll take your opinion. We need to risk Martinelli up front. Can't lie. Same old Arsenal from the unbeaten run. Not playing well. Struggling with breaking down low blocks. Minor mistakes in midfield. Not being punished as the opponents lack quality. They're going to get it, man. Saka missed a sitter and Oba missed one too. So what's that down to? I mean, you know, Arteta could be blamed for a lot, but you can't blame Arteta for Aubameyang missing or Saka missing. And I'd hardly say Saka's one weren't a sitter. He should do a lot better, but it's a good ball. It's taken a lot. Aubameyang's yards out in front of goal with that. Tavares is trying too much after last week. I get that vibe, trying too hard to overcompensate. Obviously, I'm not at the Emirates, so I can't hear the fans, but maybe, you know, he's feeding off the fans' energy too much, trying to live a movie. Playing against a low block, Oba needs to be pulling players out of position if he can't find space to run into. Pepe on for Odegaard, put Smith on the middle and stick Laka on for Aubameyang. Tavares is lashing every opportunity he sees. To be fair, that's the cocktail, you know. Players that should shoot, don't shoot. And then we've got players that, you know, I can't lie, when Tomiyasu and Tavares are taking your shots, you know what it is. And Ben White's on the ball the most, and you know there's something missing. Not gonna lie, this match is killing me. Oba missed Tavares' movie settings and reactions. It's looking like a draw though, and that needs to change. Oba looking awful. We desperately need a new striker. Because when we win this game, our fans are going to talk about fight and all that BS. And it is true, it's needed at times. But yeah, man. Arrogance at its finest. You're right, man. You got to be arrogant, man. I mean, to be fair, you came with arrogance telling me about your sportsman award. Nuno trying to be DG so bad. Surely Lacquer and Martinelli need to make appearances today. Hopefully. The build-up shape is disgusting and passenger. I don't get why football players make so much money. I mean, these footballers are not going to get paid what they get paid. You know, they're making pennies. You think Ozil and all these guys are going to get 300k a week if the club is not making more on their image rights or making more in general? Footballers are puppets. If anyone deserves it, it's the players, it's the parents, it's some agents as well. These fat cats, because we don't see them, they do man dirty a lot. Playing that clip at his wedding. I play at your wedding as well, big man. Play at my funeral as well. Come on, it's a joke, man. I know it's a joke, broski. Come on, man. Don't take everything so literally, man. Why are you killing it now? DG moves to girl with that same clip. I showed them the tackling picture. The tackling ones, to be fair with you. Nuno Partey long shots. Imagine if they played goal to goal. Be there all night. Restricting beautiful football, this build-up shape. Not an Arsenal fan, but why do you guys rate Saka so much? Fails the eye test, clumsy on the ball and technically average. Build a team around Smith Rowe and also bin Mikel. I mean, I can't tell you what to rate about Saka, but Saka's a good player. Smith Rowe's also good. I think they should build the same. Respectfully, you're not an Arsenal fan, so it's not really relevant. You know, Saka just needs to keep doing well. He's a good player. I wouldn't say he doesn't fail the eye test. If anything, he passes the eye test and fails the statistics. Odegaard sometimes looks like he's a ball repellent the way he can't keep the ball to his feet in tight situations. Sometimes Laka does it better. We've been better towards the end of the half. Yeah, we had a good closing 5 minutes, but it's dead, man. Don't think Smith Rowe, Odegaard, or Saka are playing well, but if Oba can drag a player or two out of position, I think they'll look better. I think the dragging players out is a myth because look at the low block. Everybody needs to make an option. Tavares is pulling out wide. Beyond that, there's no runners. There's like you need to do more than just one player. Some people need to come short. Some people need to go long. You know, if Tavares is going to hold that width, Smith Rowe, etc., get in that half space, make them follow runners. It's too easy. Another game where I think it's, listen, how many games have we sat here and we said, this is why we need a progressive midfielder. This is why we need a striker. It's a mad thing, man. Oba's chance was a sitter. Saka was at full stretch off a diagonal cross. Apples and oranges, Charles. But people just have to make agendas, man. People were killing Turkish when he said Oba is Ozil 2.0. Don't think it's quite the same, respectfully. You know, I don't really care what people have said to Turkish or Turkish has said to people. Big up Turkish. It's a bit irrelevant. Low-key Odegaard, not lucky not to give away a pen. Listen, someone's got to come off the bench and do something. Ramsdale's save was quality. Behave, lads. Ballers deserve all the money they get. Don't need Sambi and Partey to bring on a wide player for one of them. And Oba can't play low blocks. No space in behind. This is where Laka should be playing. And maybe Oba out wide. Shout. Bro, the money is because footballers are at the forefront. You know, that's why they're the ones that get a play. And to be honest, they're the actually talented ones. The others are just utilizing their talents. They're not the ones, you know, scamming you lot and trying to bring you Super League, trying to zang you for new ticket prices, trying to zang you for TV rights, trying to make, you know, mess around with competitions. They're not the ones doing things like even in Qatar where there's human rights issues doing a World Cup. They're not them brown envelopes. They do get money, but they're nobodies in this team. DG, what's goal to go? I swear it's called end to end. I don't know about that. Goal to go out here, man. If Saka was right-footed, he would be a Wobie. Man, are just capping on for vote. Serious questions need to be asked about Aubameyang now. Oba never really had good overall game, in my opinion. He was a devastating finisher. Now he has lost some pace and his finishing ability has plummeted. He's looking mad meaty. I don't even think he lost his pace. I just think he's forgotten how to score, brother. Like, he just need to get rid. You need to be demoted to the squad player now. Like, you need to be the Lacazette role next season. And what I mean by that is you're the plan B. You're bringing a striker who's the top dog, and that's the future. 5 shots from Tavares. Again, that's a good shout, man. Let's look at the shots that we've actually had, man. But it's the same old stories, man. It's the same old things that plague Arsenal. not creating, lack of movement. Like this, just structure problems. And this is why we look better when we have to be defensive against them other teams. When we need to chuck it to someone, it's dead, bro. Like even if Aubameyang scored that, we might go on to win 1-0, and that's not dissimilar for what happened against Watford or Norwich. Passing the ball too slowly, players up top not making runs. But it's not just the players up front, bro. Only Tavares is evidently making a run. You know, only Tavares is looking like an option. Like half of the team, you could throw a jumper on them. You know, you're not trying to disrupt the shape. It's always, you know what, Lacazette and Aubameyang, they're both meaty. Let's be real. Lacazette has played in games like this and he's not done nothing. You know, it's always the players that are not involved that are going to make things happen. Saka has more career assists than Mount in 36 less games, 55 games at left back. He's 3 years younger. He's been poor, but allow it. Very ironic, you know. Talking about Iwobi, you know. Them Chelsea youngsters are still extremely overrated. Shout out Reece James. Jonathan David for Arsenal DG plays 4-4-2. He's really taking his game up to another level. Sambi and Ben might have been the best players in that half for me. Thoughts on Patrizzi being investigated for fraud during his time at Juventus? Swear down, the Ramsey deal's getting investigated like that. Crazy, but, you know, there was some bookie accounting. You look at the Arthur and Pjanic deals, they're not good. Nothing's going to happen to them, man. Obo's gone mentally. Ramsdale, another man of the match. Laka, Pepe, Martinelli. I don't think we're going to see 3 substitutions all at once. But if Tavares plays like Manov said, last goal wins, but I can't lie. Boys are getting ready for the second half. 317 likes. Keep running that up, people. I appreciate that. We're moving mad. But I don't think Saka's been bored today. It's just, well, you look at that, you can see it, man. He's being told to do the inverted thing. And this is where I get at Arteta with the structural stuff, you know. You've got no midfielders who are press resistant or can pass. You don't really want both of your fullbacks to go forward. So everybody knows there's an over-reliance on that left-hand side. Anyways, man, let's see if the second half changes anything. Let me check the timings and that's working. Obviously, away from the game, people, big up you lot for tuning in. You lot make this platform for what it is. Keep running up the like buttons, please, people. Newcastle will kick off this second half imminently. How, man? Come on, ref. Referee, man. Second half has kicked off, people. It's still 0-0. I can't lie. I'm going to say new. I'm changing mine. I'm saying Newcastle. I'm saying Newcastle 1. Arsenal 0. Well, he's playing like last goal wins, man. Man said looking to Chiesa on loan. To be fair with you, that one there was probably, you know, the COVID and everything, having to find ways around it and whatnot. I can't see Newcastle scoring, but I don't see us scoring with this dead bill. I can, because such is life. But one chance kills the game. I can listen. If there's opportunities there for Wilson, there's opportunities there for Joe Linton and St. Maximum. Joe Willock can make them late runs. There's goals here for Newcastle. Odegaard has found Tomiyasu, hoping a lot from Tomiyasu. Courageous run from him, but that's where it ends, man. I'm sorry, but if we are talking about Lokonga, Tavares, and Tomiyasu as the attacking things, we're in problems today. It's the same old. And I said it at the start of the season, this is going to be our issue. It looks like we have an idea of how to play out from the back, but once we hit the final third, it's like we're freestyling and reading from a different hymn sheet, really. I agree with you, but I'd swap that. I would say once the ball goes into midfield, swear the plans looks like it stops. The Bradker to go long for Newcastle. First and second, neither player makes it. Benjamin hoofs it clear, but again, it's not going to stick. Played from Newcastle, really. St. Maximin, Joe Willett turns past Partey, glides past Partey, going down the left wing, might earn his team a corner here. Does well to hold it up from Partey. St. Maximin, is he going to deliver? Twists and turns. Saka and Tomiyasu do well to force him back. The ball's come in. It's a good cross for what it's worth. It's fallen to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's found Odegaard. Odegaard tries to find Tavares. Tavares, he knows you're going to foul him. Ref, fuck's sake. Ref. You know that's a yellow. Tavares has done well. Fuck's sake, ref. Shut up, you cunt. Now pull it on these fullbacks. Both of them are on yellow cards now. Arteta, come on now. Overloads on both sides now. Midfielders need to make an option. Any other competent team is going to do that now. And for what it's worth, it's good defending from the Newcastle lad. There's nothing else you could do. It's just a thing where, you know, you're playing for the other team. Come on now. They're on yellows. Present some issues now. Be a bit braver now. Everyone do a bit 10% more. Tavares, go on. That's it. Pull it on this youth, man. Look at the Bradker and them. They're shaky now. Come on. Raise it, man. Come on. Smith Rowe, please. Please. Mr. R10, England business now. Need it now. You've been quiet today. You're never quiet, so I allow you, but come on. Ref, watch the push in. Ref, hands. Joe Willock, hands on Ben White. Ref, ball in from Smith Rowe. Oh, nothing. I ain't optimistic, bro. I think it's a 1-0 Newcastle thing, but it just feels like them games where one chance, someone's going to switch off, then it's done. Ben Potter, the Conga actually. Saka, oof. Smith Rowe, go on. Well in. I can't lie. I'd say Smith Rowe centrally. Odegaard, you've ran your race, or you could take. I don't think the Conga or Partey should come off, but you could take one of them off. Put Odegaard in there. Smith Rowe in the 10. Pepe or Martinelli on either side, man, or move Aubameyang to the flanks and bring on Laka. These men are on yellow cards. Put it on them. Pardon me. Saka's come short. Gets it off Tomiyasu. Saka, come on, that's easy. Saka, bro. Saka, what are you doing? Letting Joe Willock move you up like that. And now Newcastle could be on the counter. Tomiyasu, where's my midfielders? Joe Willock, I don't know what you tried to do against Partey there. Played Partey. Oh, ref. Oh. I can't let Odegaard. You're moving soft, man. You might need to come off today, big man. No creativity, man. Can't lie. I like, you know, big up Arteta, but creativity could slide tackle him off, from his technical in his technical area, and you wouldn't know it. Good play there, Smith Rowe. Come on. And this is the thing, the man in possession, where's the options? There's a sea of Magpie shirts. There's 4 Arsenal shirts. And 2 of them are standing right next to each other. Saka, step overs. Get your head up, man. It's not going to end nice. Saka. Oh, that's my Bakayo. Hey, load it. More of that. Face man up. That's what I need to see. Obviously, he shoots like a Wobie. The shot was meaty, but good little step overs and skip passes, man, and brushed in between, man. He licks that into the corner. It's 1-0. More of that. I think it's a game for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Has good ball carrying ability coming from midfield. I hear that, but well in, hey, Aubameyang, more of that, man. The fans need to do their part in the ground as well. Crazy. "13 attempts, 3 on target." Meaty, man. Meaty. That's the thing, man. I mean, it's an Arsenal thing, innit? When you come through Arsenal's academy, you're not going to be 30 at shooting, are you? Look at all our guys. Man, it's a passing ticket to the goal. Surely that's another yellow. We've got to start pushing up the attack. Bro, why is Saka over this from this range, bro? This is going to be meaty, man. He's taking it short. This is going to be meaty. It's just going to end in meatiness, man. Do you know what? I take that back. That's a decent ball to the back post. No one's creeping. Apart from Tomiyasu, again, if your right backs are doing this, your full backs are in trouble, man. Bro, Newcastle will get more yellow cards if you start to drag them and you start to put them in pressure. Again, this is what I see week in, week out from Arsenal. It's not sustainable, man. This it's not sustainable. It's not. It's just not good enough. Benjamin. Saka, Welling, Aubameyang, fucking hell, man. Like, help your teammates, man. Arteta, come now, man. How bad? Nah, I'm gonna see how bad Arteta wants 3 points. Because you can't afford to carry passengers now. Man that are not on this thing, man, have to come off. Give Ballo a run in the squad. Probably, you know what? It's a Lacazette thing, man. Just Lacazette, do what you want to do with the wingers. Because Aubameyang becomes irrelevant if he's not scoring. Gabriel, nice attempts. But once again, it's my centre-halves and my sixes that are playing. And my fullbacks. Where are my creative man? Welling from Joe Willock. Counting himself unlucky not to be giving it on the return. I mean, Shelby's very good on the ball. TT might grab a few goals this year. Great engine. Philip's just screaming goal for no reason. Philip, get a life, man. Grow up, man. Bet your mother wish she swallowed that. No one has scored, people. Don't mess up the thing for my family and my supporters. Ruining it. People, big up you lot. Keep running up the like button. Keep hitting the like button on the Chelsea Man United live stream tomorrow. Why does it always take a second half for these lads to wake up, though, man? You, man, know who you got next week as well. A BBC sub or what that? I don't know about none of that. Odegaard's ran his race, man. Or Smith Rowe. Either put one of them in the 8s or take them off, man. We need something now, man. Put Lacazette, Pepe, Martinelli, two of the three, or one of the three. People with a point to prove now, man. Lacazette, at least, you know, you might even see a better Aubameyang if you put Aubameyang out wide and put Lacazette on or go to the 4-4-2. Lacazette will get the fans them going as well. Saka's woken up. Saka, that's a good ball. But again, who's making the run is Smith Rowe. He's not going to win it in the air, and he's definitely going to be outstrengthed. Saka's turned up in the second half, but it's probably too late, man. I can't lie. I don't think we're getting 3 points or anything. It's just frustrating, man, because the same shit every week. Lascelles. Tavares, that's good play. Tavares, you're having a good game, but you're ruining it. Welling, Odegaard, Partey, where's the options? Saka, go! No, the right wing. Saka comes narrow. Tomiyasu makes the run too late. Lokonga, Tavares. Again, these are the men showing up. Respectfully, I appreciate it, but you know it's going to be meaty. Like, we're playing on the edge of Newcastle's area. Lokonga, Tavares, Smith Rowe. It's all nice. It's all pretty. Saka. But it's got to have an engine, you know. So, you know, all they need to do is hold their shape. Tavares, that's played. Yeah! Little fucking chili! Hey, over there, squad shit, Ozil shit. Tavares, Lokonga, Smith Rowe, the Savages have woken up. Welling. I said I can't see her scoring. DG's a damn liar. A damn liar. The man them have woken up. Tavares, this is right. You see what happens when you don't shoot Tavares and you pass the ball? You see what happens when the man them start passing the ball? Saka's onside. Saka, man, Newcastle. Don't lie, man. Don't lie. Saka's woken up. Man said Saka don't pass the eye test. Saka's first touch is a Wobie. Saka just said, suck your mum. This is what man do. You lot stick to your youngsters that got double-barreled names and do fuck all, bro. This is real stuff. Real stuff. Good play. See what happens when man pass the ball. It's brazy. Don't delete your comment, man. Football is football, innit? Bro, I don't DG out. Who said we ain't scoring? Why is Curtis Shaw getting more views than you, Kyle? I mean, Curtis Shaw's good at his stuff. I don't know why. That's a bit weird. Shout out Curtis. That's my guy. You know, I ain't watching no one else. As long as, you know, I'm happy with my tree, innit? I'm not looking at who's got the bigger mango tree and them thing there. Like, I'm happy with my little farm with our little plants and our little DG nation. Shout out to Curtis because he's one of the few good guys in this space, man. There's a lot of cunts. He's not. Little chilly. Played from Tavares. I can't even cap, man. I ain't gonna lie, Tavares though. You're still getting dropped for the thingy for United. Still, love you too, Joseph, man, and all the tugs, them, man. When these men are allowed freedom, they can do it. It's a mixture of Arteta's tactics and these men mentally. Because why is it taking a second half to do this? Why don't man start like this? Bro, Tavares. The only problem with Tavares today is he's been trying them shots like too much and they're meaty. Now Saka's holding his thigh, which scares me. Yo, oh Saka, you done? You might be done. Saka should be dropped. I told you he probably ends up scoring today. I know there's probably a goal for Aubameyang as well. Like Arteta's moving like me, a Football Manager. Don't even know how he scored, but gas it. Good half from Tavares. Came from a great possession win by him. I swear the manager tells these guys to play byline football for 60% of the game. Then after create something through the halfway line. Pepe on for Saka. Tavares on this Nuno Mendes thing. We have to wait another couple of months for him to score again. Probably. Tell him again. Fails the eye test. That's them man there that watch football via beer goggles and bias goggles and agendas and that. Yeah, man. You get me? Tavares' involvement in the goal just brings him to a 6 out of 10 for me. To be fair, I'll give Tavares a 7 for today. I feel you've been vacating your defensive positions, and Gabriel, there's issues there. But, you know, the only criticism is how he's been in terms of shooting. Martin Odegaard to deliver a corner. Come on, Smith Rowe, get there, heads it on. All right, we need to be careful on the transition now, boys. Go back to Ramsdale. Lokonga, as the last man, does well. Tavares finds Partey. Ooh, Partey. Let's go back to being a defender. That was horrible, man. Well in Aubameyang, good press. Seconds. Yo, why is Gabriel there? We've got Newcastle camped in their own half, but we need to be careful. Come on. Just saw Don Robbie in the crowd when Saka scored. Shout out Robbie, but it's irrelevant, man. Follow them there. Hit the like button if you haven't already, people. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0 currently. Half an hour left, 60th minute. I think we need, again, I know Arsenal have been grabbing 1 goals into the good, but I'm never confident. As I said, this game kind of mimics, for me, Norwich, Watford, these sort of games there. Good play now. Tomiyasu, bang it. Do it for the fullbacks. Oh, yes, onside. Aubameyang. Doppy's one, man. Oh, Lord. Hey. Cut. I think that's all the fat lady sung today, man. Come, switch that up now, man. Gabriel. Oh, he waited, and his fellow countryman Joe Linton did a thing, but he reacted. And this is what kind of harms Mendes. I mean, Tavares. Tavares wins the throw-in, but he's trying to do mad stuff. Instant changes by Eddie Howe's men. It looks like Almiron and I believe Murphy. Saka's done. He's holding his hamstring again. He's done. It's over. Has he got back up to his feet? Yeah, he's got back up. Take the man off now, man. The man's clearly struggling. Take the man off. Pepe, Lacazette, Martinelli, these guys got a point to prove. Bring them on. Oh, Smith Rowe sold Aubameyang short, but we still got it. Bro, we don't need the advantage. This is what kills me about Arsenal. We're winning 1-0. Why are we playing the advantage? If this don't lead to a goal, what's the point? We need to take any little Newcastle sting out the game we can. I like that we've upped the levels, but it's a bit naive from us. Saka to Martin Odegaard. Odegaard, needy, tries to fake like he's going to pass and line a shot. Lokonga. Tavares, you deserve a goal. Bang it. Third time lucky. No, it doesn't get past Joe. Joe's done quite good off the ball. Gabriel nicks it. Tavares, go on your run. Finds Lokonga. Partey. You might as well bang it. It's calm. It's a corner though. To be fair, Tavares living his movie again, man. And if you're a Newcastle fan, due to that booking, your captain Jamal Lascelles is ruled out of your next game. No clue who you've got Saka down against. Take the man off, man. How much time are we going to do this now? Take the man off. Bring on to the next guy. Like, how much time are we going to do this? I'm Saab, I'm injured and this and that. Arteta save him now, man. It's nice that he's up to his feet. He's done, man. Saka's day's done, and obviously it's scary now. He's probably out for United, in my opinion. I hope it's just cramp. You're done. He's done for, man. Hey! Martinelli. Come on. Go on, Martinelli. Show them something. I want to be able to do vids. Should Martinelli start against United? We need agendas. Peak for Pepe, boy. 3 subs. 2 for Newcastle, 1 for Arsenal. But Lokonga had a very good game today still. Odegaard. Corner comes to nothing. Martinelli goes home. Martinelli probably occupying this right-hand space. Let's see, man. Good for his education, because a lot of people are on the right-hand side. Man have to learn to play on all them positions there. Odegaard. Yeah. Unnecessary difficult pass and a direct consequence of that. I don't think that's a vet pen. Tavares has done very well. Again, substitutes, please. I think Arteta, we can't do this everyone a game thing now. Like, make the subs now, man. Couple man are looking like realistically. Aubameyang and Odegaard should be our most senior players. Real Madrid and experienced in particular, and should be the 2 of the strongest players to help us see out this game. But they're both looking like passengers. And there's no time for sentiment. We need 3 points. Tavares. Martinelli! Yeah! This is why you play him. This is why you play him. My star boy. My star boy. This is why you play him. This is why you play him. Hey, I'll take a masterclass. Management masterclass. Hey, Tina, so you said you're going to turn off your TV. Allow it, man. This is why. Super sub. That Buki coach that we've got, same way he was talking to Chambers against Leeds. He did the Buki conversation. I love it. I love it. I love it. He's onside. Miles onside. TT. The fullbacks today have moved mad. Fullbacks have been good today. What's that? More Premier League goals than Jadon Sancho? I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Hey, the young G's are moving mad. Yes. They said TT can't go forward. Mad. We're moving mad. We're moving mad. Next goal is crucial. 0-0, lads. Raise it. Raise it. 0-0. Look at these Newcastle guys, man. Hey, I got excited. My bad. Excitement. Too excited. Pardon me. Too excited. Too excited, man. Tomiyasu, you know. Essence, you are shameless, bro. Man's at me the Brazil team, but you come here and slander him. All right, let's go. Smith Rowe, cook. It's time for you to cook now as well, man. You can't let Saka and Martinelli get involved and you're not doing nothing. Come, get involved in that Smith Rowe. Aubameyang, you normally score against Thingy, against Newcastle. Joe Linton and Matt Ritchie off. I'm Mourinho shit, but he might score. Gabriel, simple. Well in. Oh, Gabriel, you selling the man them short. We're ramping. Yeah, even though that's Gabriel's fault. Have you looked deep? Tavares just came back in shot. My man's just up there all the time. Martinelli stocks are going to go up. We're back. Needed one shot, unlike Aubameyang. One shot, slapped it in. Tell him, man, how to finish. And all of a sudden, all is forgiven. Aubameyang, you've got a goal in this. St. Maximin, Joe Willett, Joseph. I can't even call you Joe. You might call him man there Joseph, bro. You're even soft today. Good ball by Murphy. Gabriel moving mad. Partey moving mad also. Boys, come on now. It's the more experienced players need their handheld today. Come on now, relax. I got Smith Rowe on my FP. I was trying to live a movie. It's been a good reaction in the second half, man. It shouldn't get to this because sometimes the game could be done. Newcastle conceded 29 goals this season. No wins, conceded 29 goals. Now, I mean, Man United have conceded 21. Fuck. Martinelli, Skillers, Brazil team, Skillers. Calm. Boy. It's lovely stuff. Lovely. Can we get to 400 likes? We're at 351, folks. Smith Rowe. Tavares. Smith Rowe. Lokonga. Good game today. Forcing it, though. I like it. You tried to find him. Forced it to Martinelli, but it's still here. Tavares, chill out. Well in. Good 1-2 with Lokonga. Oh, terrible first touch by Tavares, but he breezes past his man. He's so unpredictable, man. Tavares, simple. Well in, man. Sly man of the match. I can't lie to you. Tavares, for me, probably going to bag man of the match. Lokonga, close second. Tomiyasu, you've had a good game as well. Odegaard, Meady. Tomiyasu. Partey. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. Game management now, boys. Game management, man. Just relax a bit. Oh, you want to talk about smelly attacking stats? How many defenders have scored goals for Chelsea? The game's the game, like you said, though. Aubameyang about to score. You said that. I never said that. Martinelli's making the runs. You need that youthful exuberance. I mean, Pepe's a damning statement. I know Arteta's been talking about, but Pepe's not been brought on, and I think that's because Smith Rowe, you can't really take him off. I think you take off Odegaard, Smith Rowe goes centrally, and that's how you get Pepe in. From Arsenal, fouls off the ball. Joe Willett saluting Martinelli, forgetting who he played for, big man. It's lovely, man. What a way to start the afternoon. Assuming it stays like this, people. TT could get man of the match still. Tavares is playing a blinder. The Flying Scotsman has been clipped, but I can't lie, he's coming back in for United still. But good reaction from Tavares. Smith Rowe does well there. Lokonga's the ref. He's pulled. St. Maximin's pulled Lokonga's legs. Lokonga's knackered. What kind of tracking back is this? This is meaty, boys. And now the game's about to get shagged. Ramsdale, come on, people. We're a bit too open on the transition. starting to get tired legs out there. You could see on the recovery from Lokonga there. It's this man again, apart from Tavares, because he's a madman. It is what it is. Ramsdale's gone long. Smith Rowe. Odegaard. Good ball from Odegaard into Martinelli. Martinelli, time. Think about what you want to do. It was too bait. Bang it. Odegaard, bang it. Bang it. Ah, it's done. Like, Odegaard needs to hit Jim, man. You can't be getting brushed up by Joe Willock like that. He didn't even try to wait you. He just got his body there. Martinelli. Someone dive for me. Someone go down. Smith Rowe. Someone go down. Someone go down. When we get in the box, someone go down. Someone go down. Tavares. Bang it. Bang it. TT. Wee! Tavares. Aye, unlucky. Fake shot. Smith Rowe. That's you. We're gone. All right, we're asking too much. Lokong got to party. I don't know. Tomiyasu puts it into the box. Aubameyang. This is it. This is not it. He's offside. I think his blushes have been spared. Only 70 minutes, and man are tired. You're acting. 70 minutes. That's the right time to be getting tired. You're acting up. Say Maximin. Get out to him. People are getting tired. Smith Rowe, Tavares. Why is no one's trying to stop the cross? And it'll be forgotten, but I think Ramsdale, in the minimum he's had, he's been equal to everything. Ooh, Buki deflection sees Newcastle get a corner. It's only 2-0. It's not 10. What's in the sandwich? It was a chicken and sweet corn panini still. Big up everybody locked in. I can't lie to you people. I'm still here. So it's a Newcastle corner. The fan is getting cold, man. No need for this fan to be on. Ah! Oh, I'm injured. I just banged my ankle. Oh, me and Saka are on the injured table front. Jeez Louise, that hurt. Ryan Fraser, who many people wanted at Arsenal at some point. We've been down bad, but I remember some Arsenal fans tried to find logic with that. That was meaty still. But Almiron in possession. The corners died. They've kept it alive. John Joe Shelby puts in a cross. I need this clean sheet. Aubameyang, time. Hook it. Thank you, Aubameyang. And the only thing you've done well today, still. But Tavares, he said, this guy's a legend, man. As soon as Aubameyang tried to hook that down the channel, who do you see? This man, I don't know what he takes. I don't know what his fitness is, but it's admirable, man. If I could just give him Tini's mindset with his, like, what he wants to do, then could do a mazza. I'd like to see Partey next, Odegaard next to Partey next, and Laka back in the team to see how it works. I hear you, but at this current moment, I think Odegaard should just hold the bench, man. You know, right now, we just need to keep doing what works. We can't afford to have too many passengers. And I don't think Odegaard's grabbed this chance, really. Well, that's a yellow card for Aubameyang. That was 10 minutes late. No, youths in the playground don't even get bars like that. Odegaard's moving. Oh, yeah, Aubameyang, you needed to come off still, man. He's coming off. You immediately, man. Is that Lacazette? Because you're going to give the captains, man. Yeah, Lacazette on. You immediately today, man. Don't watch that, Aubameyang. Still my captain, but I'm not starting next week. I can't lie. Unless you're playing left wing, you're not playing next week still. Go on, Lacazette. This is Lacazette. Lacazette should surely bags a goal. Surely Pepe comes on. Fraser with the ball in. Oh, surely that's, yeah, it's an Arsenal goal kick. It's offside anyway, so it'll be a free kick, in fact. There you go, Laka on. Tommy and Tavares assist. Oba needs to hold bench for a few matches. Take off Oba. Good excuse to sub Oba. Aubameyang. Yeah, man, just take Donny off, man. He's moving mad. It's over now, man. I think it's over. I'm still Aubameyang FC, still supporting the thing, but you know, Lacazette, this time last season, people say Lacazette's done, and they were there calling the Messiah, and this time last year, I'll always give faith in Aubameyang, but I love my club more. You know, until something changes, you've got to hold the bench, captain or not. You're not bringing nothing to the table. Ref, Lacazette's cleaned out there. I want that third, man. I'm nervous at 2-1, man. There's still enough time for them to make it 2-1. Nervy finish. The fans got to get these boys over the line, if I'm honest with you. And that's why I like Lacka coming on, Carl. We need a little bit of work rate. He's going to give that. Tavares, simple. Let's go back to Ramsdale. Thank you. Ramsdale, Benjamin's there. Gabriel, first time into Benjamin. Oh, yeah. We're moving a bit mad. Ben White saved him. Benny Blanco about to go on a Mazda. Do it alone, man. Don't pass. I want to see a mad run now. Fuck it. Pardon my French. Odegaard, Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu loves a left-footed switch of play. Left fullback to fullback. Tavares, he probably is man of the match. Lokonga's had a solid game. Gabriel, Partey. Simple, boy. Simple. Lacazette. First time to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe probably needs subbing now as well, man. And Tavares needs to have game management. You're starting to get tired. Stop flying forward so much. Send Maximin now. Not seeing much of him today. Like, that's what Lacazette gives you, 100%. But I can't lie, I do think, I'm not really for all these players that just work hard, man. If Saka isn't fit for the next game, would you start Martinelli? Probably play Pepe off the right-hand side, really. Or just go with two up front, man. Smith Rowe off the left, do a thing with Saka fit off the right. Or just Pepe or something. Lokonga's got the ball. Oh, fuck, blind passes, boys. We're starting to get tired now. I can't lie. Tavares, Lokonga, we're starting to get tired. We need to keep these standards up, man. And we need to adapt accordingly. There's 12 minutes left of the game, assuming there's no added on time. No one needs to do anything stupid. Josh Murphy. St. Maximin being kept quiet by TT. John Joe Shelby. To be fair, he should bang it again. He does. Takes a deflection. Doesn't get past anyone. Smith Rowe. Let them foul you. Hold on to it. Well in Smith Rowe and Lokonga. Tavares. Partey. No one needs to do anything silly. Well in, boys. Ramsdale. Benjamin's there. Oh, I gave it to Tomiyasu. Gives it to Benjamin. Benny Blanco needs options. Someone said Tavares ain't Portuguese. He's from Arrow Road. He's homie me the other day. Odegaard's been our best player today. Can't say I agree with that one, big man. He's not been bad, but... And this is why I like Lacka, man. This guy's energy is infectious. Again, I don't like to praise players for working hard because I think it's what's the word? You're overcompensating. But you need man that do this thing. St. Maximin going on a run, just pull him down. That's a good ball. Good tackle by Gabriel. It hasn't stopped much though. It's taking Wilson, of course. He's found Murphy. Murphy's found St. Maximin. No foul, Benjamin. Stand up. Bobbing and weaving. Bloody hell, St. Maximin's a good player. He puts in a good cross. Newcastle. Tomiyasu gets on it. Odegaard. First time into Gabriel. I run at them. It's 2 versus 4. Martinelli is solo team. Just like when you sat Kante on his ass. On your own. Forget everyone. Lacka. Well in. Lacka. Bang it. Lacka. Step overs. Lord, it was tired, but good. You know what, man? Subs, I like that. Maturity. I wouldn't say Tavares has unlimited lungs. He looks tired, man. Lucky team, lucky manager, bro. I can't lie. I don't want to be doom and gloom, but it was meaty, innit? Second half, it's been a second half turnaround. It just highlights, again, today highlighted limitations. Several limitations. Realistically, there's several limitations. 22 shots, 6 on target from us. Newcastle had 3 on target at this moment in time. Joe Willett. I wouldn't say he stood out, but he's definitely put in a shift today. St. Maximin. Probably overran it. No foul, boys. Joe Willett. Ooh. Joe Willett heard me. He heard me. He's trying to get a little memory. I don't mind. If Shell's got to score, I don't mind from you. Good little bit of trickery. Sells Martinelli a dream. Lines up the shot. Thinks, fuck it, I might as well take it. Ultimately, you know, I'm selling. If you're not watching it, I'm selling it a bit stronger than it is. Ramsdale shouldn't be beaten by that and isn't. I wouldn't say we've won by accident, but it's a game that papers over the cracks without a doubt. It's again, this game in many ways is identical to how we played the game. No two games are the same, but identical to Norwich and Watford. Again, I don't care because we've won, but again, against these teams, respectfully, and the form they're in, you want to see a bit more. End of the day, I'll take a 2-0 win or more, definitely a clean sheet, and definitely because we lost to Liverpool and we've got United and all of these teams to come. And obviously, United got Chelsea today. Favours might be done. West Ham got City. Again, if we're fighting for Europe, these things are going to happen. Martin Odegaard, who I don't think's been bad today. I'd say 6 out of 10. Martinelli. Odegaard. More effective second half, I'd say. Partey. Oh, the shot ain't on. The shot ain't on, Partey. And he obliges and gives it back to Martin Odegaard. Does Tierney play against United? I'd say Tavares earned another shot against a top 6 club today. I feel now Tierney's back in the team, man. There's been, you know, he's had a good game, but let's not act like there ain't many. There's shaky elements, man. He's vacated a lot of space on that side in that first half. Yeah, you know, Tavares has been amazing, and against United, with the fact that they've conceded a lot of goals and they look nervous, fair play. But Tierney's back in for that for me, personally. But, you know, Tavares has played well, does deserve another chance. Josh Murphy going forward. Like I said, I'm not going to lie, you've just come onto this football field and you're acting tired. Pepe's not going to play because El Nene will be on. And as I said, Lokonga looks tired. You know, it could be for Partey. I bet you lot a tenner. That is for Lokonga. He looks knackered. He's been strolling. I need to know Partey's pass accuracy because he's been stinky. That's harsh, man. Martinelli. Oi, ref. Oi, ref. Oi. Ref, what's that? That's a free kick, not a corner, ref. He's collapsed him. El Nene, come on. The best Egyptian in the Premier League. Come on. Who's that for? Surely for Lokonga. Partey. All right, cool. Let's save Partey for the games again. All right. Lokonga looks like he's more tired than Partey, but all right. Calm. 6 out of 10 from Partey today for me. I'm a big fan of Arteta giving El Nene instructions like we just want you to come on and keep the ball, bro, like sideways passes. I like El Nene, man, but you have to move on, man. It's good to see Arsenal always win, but the football is absolute dust. Versus any top team, they'll get peppered. And it's just, for me, when I see things like this, it's not sustainable, bro. Need more goals, if only for the goal difference. I think this is all the fat lady singing, Chris. I think this is it, bro. It's just, you know, let's just not concede one and make it a nervous one. Ramsdale's committed, done well. Ramsdale, see it out. I love it from Ramsdale, man. This is why, you see, I think the best, you know, when you've been at Bournemouth and Wimbledon and things, you know how to see out games and be a bastard, and he's doing that. Ramsdale's done quite well. No one needs to do anything smart. Well in El Nene. Backwards and sideways FC is what I want to see now. Tierney a little bit more experienced for the United game. And the thing is, you know, if Tavares plays like against Liverpool, man, are going to say, why didn't you play Tierney? If Tierney plays and plays bad, the manager just has to know when to utilize the squad, innit? It's a squad game. Of course, a lot of players can feel hard done by when they're not involved, but it's a football thing. No one's playing to the level where, you know, I mean, no one's playing to the level really where they're holding on to shirts bar a few. And for me, anyways, it's a football thing. This ain't Sunday League where everyone's paid their subs and then they could sit here and say it's a job. We're trying to get over the line. There's no romance around this. Even though I'm happy Martinelli's come off the bench and scored, and I think he definitely deserves more minutes. You know, it's about just getting 3 points on the board. It's gonna be crazy. I definitely feel better with a 2-0 loss. Lacazette might get his third. Lacazette, you're gonna do it. Go down. Pass it, Lacazette. You're doing too much, man. You gotta just go down. Unlucky. You know, goals change games. I won't go as far as to say we've won yet, but it does make you feel a tiny bit more confident. Hit the like button, people. 372 likes. It's been a fantastic effort. Newcastle might get one here. St. Maximin up against Benjamin White. Ramsdale saved, but he's palmed it into the clear. I can't lie. I do think Newcastle should have a free kick in the edge of our area. Lokonga's got hands all over there, man. But we've lived to fight another day. I do think we've been too open on the transition at times. Odegaard, probably the wrong pass. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli, positive contribution. El Nene, who, to be fair, can score a rocket. Smith Rowe, you're in my fantasy. Tries to buy a raffle ticket, doesn't win the lottery. Can't keep relying on our senior players, on our youngsters to win games. All our senior players have been ish lately. It's true, man. Get your post-game opinion or post-game thoughts in, people. As you know, we're gonna do our little review and them things there. Gabriel thought he was conned there by Wilson. Isaac Hayden. Eddie Howe just trying to get his man them thingies, but receptions. I shout out Isaac Hayden, another former Arsenal player. It's nice to see our academy, you know, whatever man I have to say, the very fact that Hayden probably going to be playing Championship football and not playing Premier League, but Hayden, Iwobi, Joe Willock, you know, all these guys, if they can't make it here, it's nice to see them playing at levels. Ramsdale with time wasting. He wants a yellow card. Give it to him. Big up my guy Ramsdale. And again, people, I always say it, but this has been a fantastic watch along, made even better with you guys, whether you support Arsenal or not. Without you lot, this channel is nothing in it. And you lot from it's been from 11:30, it was live an hour before. It's flown by. We've had a number of interesting topics and things. And you know what? There were several things I was here to speak about. You know, Lacazette talking about his agent. I got a couple of notes I was going to speak about pre-game, but that all went out the window because you lot took care of that, man. Benjamin Blanco. Tomiyasu. Don't force it. That's a good ball. 2 against 4. Martinelli's going to have to do it alone. That touch killed him. Cleaned out by Lascelles. No foul. Lascelles tells him to get out. I think Lascelles is shit. Like he just overcompensates by looking like some half captain. I can't lie. It did look like he got caught in his face, but it's not a foul. You know, he got barged for his troubles. You know, Lascelles was going to do that. Look, he's just barged him. You know, there's no malice. Martinelli, you'd be all right. To be fair with you, though, that angle there making it look a bit mad, though. You know, Martinelli's face got taken out still. I can't lie, that's a sore one. Don't worry, Martinelli, man. Your girlfriend's still going to like you, man. You'll be all right. It's nice to see Saka on the subs bench. I mean, Saka's got man of the match. Right. Tierney and Pepe look vexed, as you should be. Nice to see Saka there posted. I don't know about man of the match for Saka. He's quality in the second half. I don't know about the man of the match one, but fair play. Ultimately, he scored the first goal that kicked things off. I wonder how long he went without scoring. So it's nice to see him obviously among the goals. You know, our number 7. Let's not lie, needs to score. From Tavares / Martinelli still down, people. There's 4 minutes of added on time. What I should be. Again, that time has stopped. Fullbacks were good. Who else? You know, I think that's it. Don't forget post-match soon land, people. Smith Rowe stat pad, please. What we saying? 2 from open play. Trust. Hayden is eligible for Jamaica, you know. Yeah, but is it them? Like, do you know what it is with these sort of youths? Yeah, so, you know, Martinelli be alright. Do you know what it is? He might have lost a tooth. Do you know what it is with these sort of youths? It's like Troy Deeney. It's like they might have Jamaican in them, but they've never been there. Their dad bust out. Like they have no affiliation to it. So if it's a proper yardman thing, then Hayden come and did it. But you know, there's bare little Jadens out there that you know. Their dad might be Jamaican or Caribbean or African or whatever, but they're not in touch with the culture because they're not with that side of their family, so they're never going to really feel some sort of thing. We're into the final couple of moments, people. I say couple, there is 4 minutes of added on time. To be fair, Newcastle in many ways, you know, it's a respectable loss. Obviously, for Newcastle, it's of little consolation, you know, losing at the end of the day. If you lost, you lost. You don't get points for playing well. As an Arsenal fan, I'm tired of that. Like, when we've lost, but man is saying we've played well for this, you don't get points for that. Leeds didn't get points for playing well against Spurs. And especially when you ain't got a win bordering on December, that's going to be little consolation. But I think Newcastle have made it tough for us today. There's definitely more questions than answers on us, you know, even though we get 3 points. Joe Willock's surge and run forward. And again, the defensive transition is too easy. I've seen Newcastle do this too many times. Good ball from Joe Willock. Murphy, you know, we've been too open on that transition. United will make you pay for that, whether that's Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo, or whatever. I mean, Wilson's just moaning with the ref all game. I love it from Benjamin White. Just kill up more of that. If Arsenal can take points from West Ham and United, Arsenal have a shout for top 4. Personally, I think mathematically we have top 4 and we have a chance, and let's fight for that. But nah, man, I think I think before we talk about how good other teams are, we'll let ourselves down. And as I keep saying, I don't think it's sustainable how we're playing, at least when it comes to winning. I'm going to say it now. Years to come, we'll be mentioning Ramsdale in the same breath as Seaman and Lehman. Hope so. Thursday's going to be weird. Like what as DG, much appreciate. Come on. That's where Gabby needs to make a case for himself and attack the defender into the box rather than play a safe pass backwards. Man said, Laka Aubameyang and party went partying yesterday. Looked so tired. Bit of time wasting from Ramsdale. In the grand scheme of things, he hasn't had much to do, but when he has, he's done stuff. I mean, I said 2-1 Arsenal. Fair play. I wasn't far. Whoever said 2-0, ding, ding, ding. Oh, Martinelli's touch was horrible there. Make the foul, though. Make the foul, though. 30 seconds left. Hit the like button, people. Our play hasn't shown that we have a top flight challenging us. At the end of the day, we've won the game, but that's what I mean. It's not sustainable. Like, it's too easy for people. Look at this. I've seen like it's too. If Newcastle can glide past your team like this, what are the other teams going to do? The defensive transition is too easy to go past Arsenal players. Joe Willock has done that numerous occasions. Odegaard's asking a lot there. Does Arteta not rate Tierney anymore? Bro, he can't pick. You know, Tierney's working back from injury and the form was poor. I'm not really a fan of. You know, I'm thinking I was going to play Tierney today. I would have played Tierney against Man United. But if other men are doing the jobs, I can't blame him. You know, Tavares, in many ways, as I said, deserved to get dropped for Liverpool. It was terrible. But it's only one bad game in and amongst the how many good ones. And you could say he's back to normal now. Now, again, if he plays against United, he has to put in his shift. Personally, I'm bringing in Tierney regardless. Odegaard underwhelming today. Saka and Martinelli. To be honest, in the last couple of closing stages, Newcastle have broke fairly easily. We look like we've gassed out a bit. Starting to do a bit of nonchalance things now, but that should be the job done. Ref, we're playing over a minute now. Come on. Coming like Football Manager, just shagging it. Fraser, down this left-hand side, puts a ball in. Ramsdale tips over. Ref, you shouldn't even be allowed to take the corner, bro. It's done. I'm happy for Ramsdale to get a clean sheet as well, to be fair, and the whole defense really, because Gabriel's done his job. Tavares, more things to talk about going forward, but he's done his job. Tomiyasu's done his job. I think Ben White's again. This is another game. I think Ben White was all right against Liverpool in the grand scheme of things. I think Ben White's had a very good game today. One last corner, boys. Stay switched on. Corner delivered by Newcastle, Ramsdale and Gabriel. I like that both men were going for that, and Gabriel wins it, but we need to talk. That brings an end to it. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. 2 goals, clean sheet, second half turnaround, a bounce back of sorts against after the Liverpool defeat, and we've got 3 points going into the United game, people. As you know, we're in a tough period. We've just beaten Newcastle, are fighting for their lives. United are fighting to get their season back on track, and they've got a new manager. We've got Everton to come. We've got West Ham soon. You know, from now to Christmas is going to be peak. It's now time to stand up to be counted. Get your opinions in, people. I'm going to offer my post-match thoughts and things. And them things there. Laters, my guy. Even with West Ham on points. Great move by Arteta. Don't take a youth player out because of a mistake or two. Give him a chance to make it right. The next time, Kieran Tierney will get back in. as a team, we need to work on our fitness. We're getting tired around the 70th minute of games. And then we need to learn how to manage the game. There's still game management, game management from the players. You could see when tired, to Lokonga looked tired. It was too easy to break. I hear that, but Newcastle would have been perfect to pick up form again. It's true. It's true. Saka with a muscle injury. That limp is not from cramp. Ramsdale in the Golden Glove race. I'll be pleasantly surprised if Arsenal get a result against Man United. Realistically, United should be believing they should win. We should be believing we can win because both teams have been terrible. Tierney's vexed. Should be vexed. I don't think that's a pen. I can't lie. You've seen shit like that given. Apologies for my French. I've seen ish like that given, but no, man. Where's Kyle, my Villa fan? Do you remember when Villa are sat 15th? Do you remember when he used to come in here and say, I can't see Arsenal until I accept cookies on websites? How has that changed, man? How that's changed? Things have changed, man. And I love it. Bit of polarizing opinions with Odegaard. People are saying he's played well. Certain people saying underwhelming. It's over, man. Second half turnaround, people. But what we can't deny what happened. Papering over cracks, but happy with 3 points. As they say again, I find myself saying the same old things in it. What else are you lot saying? Ramsdale, our best player at the club, was Saka doing Ozil celebration. It looked like such. Odegaard was good. 5, 6 out of 10 for me. Need to see a bit better. I do think Odegaard was a bit of a passenger. I'm sure, as I always do, when I watch the game again, I'm going to see other things from Odegaard. But 5 or 6. Nuno or Saka for man of the match. I hear it. I think Odegaard sometimes doesn't look as good as he should because our forwards run and move. I just don't see him. Again, I don't know. I can't hold you on Real Madrid standards, but if I look at you, Smith Rowe, I don't know that you played for Real Madrid. You was the Real Madrid guy. You're the guy that's 16. I don't know which one of you come out of our academy. Same way when Saka and Pepe are there, who looks like the 7, not saying Saka necessarily does, but because his form hasn't been the best, but who looks like the 70-odd million pound man? Nuno is a Duracell battery. I mean, he looked a bit tired towards the second half, but he's up and down, man. Up and down. That was a good second half, but we need to play like that for 90 minutes. Then we can tear teams apart. I hope Saka's injury wasn't because he was close to the red zone. Sometimes it's about rotation to keep the first team fresh. Second half was better. Second half was better than the first. I think you meant to say we were able to slowly draw out Newcastle and deliver some crosses that ended in goals. Game management is lacking. Naivety is showing. I'd go with that. Gabriel, man of the match. Who do you think was better out, Lokonga and Partey? Lokonga, I think Lokonga had a very good game for me, personally. Hope Martinelli starts versus United. Time to utilise him more. For who, though? I'd probably drop Odegaard, keep Smith Rowe in there, and then probably look to go, you could get Martinelli in that way. I do think he'll go with Aubameyang on the left and play Saka. We need to turn up for the next 4 games. Only 6 points behind Chelsea. I love the optimism. Average performance, but got the job done with all 3 points. We move. We have Man United, Everton, Southampton, and West Ham next 4 games. Brother, United at Old Trafford goes either way. It's probably a write-off. Everton, we messed up there last season. Southampton, home and away, is a bogey team. West Ham are in good form. You've got to earn it. And respectfully, this, as I said, this game mirrors in many ways the Watfords, the Norwiches, and today you don't get them chances against other teams. So yeah, man, good second half fight back, but you could be out the game from there, man. 3 points is 3 points, 100%. Plenty of 5-6 performances today. That's average, and today average got the job done with a sprinkling of 8 or 9 moments from Saka/Gabby. I'd go with that. I'd say that's fair. I'd say that's very fair. Tomiyasu, man of the match for me. First Premier League assist, clean sheet. I hear that. Tomiyasu did well. Newcastle are getting relegated. I hope not. TT with some lovely passing, overlaps and shooting. Add the solid defensive performance he had, my man of the match. And it's lovely to see. You know, I would say 5 players. I would say no order. Tavares, shaky moments, but very good game. I feel Lokonga had a good game. I feel Ben White had a good game. These are the guys in particular. I'd throw Ramsdale in there because it's going to be forgotten with the Halem boys and whatnot, but he made a save that kept us in it, really. Tomiyasu up there as both fullbacks, if I haven't said them. Good game. I think you want to see a bit more from our senior players. You know, I don't think anyone was bad today, but there was a real lack of standout ones. Centre-backs did their job. Gabriel did good. I think Ben White was better than him, but yeah, man. I wouldn't say we won by accident, but it's another win which kind of papers over cracks, really. But once you get the win, it is what it is. It's nice to, personally, it's nice to bounce back against, you know, just bounce back. It's nice to get back to winning ways. We lost to Liverpool, we're back on it now. And it's nice to have that insurance going into Thursday because who knows really and truly what's going to happen. And obviously you have that small hope that everyone that's fighting for Europa League / Premier League top 4 spaces. You know, in an ideal world, you hope City could beat West Ham. You hope United lose to Chelsea in that regards, and all of those sort of things. So yeah, it is what it is. Eesh. I'm soldiering it, people, but Lord God, bang my shin on the wood. Oof. Pause, guy. Yeah, bad man, don't need them thing there, but yeah, man. Interesting comments. It's nice to see. You know, everybody's thinking differently, but it's nice to see the sentiments and we're all kind of seeing it in the same way. Big up DG for the live stream. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll always enjoy it. As I said, people, again, we're reacting to the game, but obviously please make sure you are here tomorrow for Chelsea versus Man United. It's not just Arsenal live streams and things like that. Even if you can't be there, can everybody drop a like button? Same way the engagement was crazy today, can be tomorrow if we all support the ting, people. So yeah, one love to you lot who have done that. I'm going to make it 9. If I can find it, shout out to me. That's going to be a good game. And it's nice to be able to watch Match of the Day today as well, man. Good read by Tavares. We're a top 6 side at this point. Let's be realistic and work up from there. I disagree. I think we have to earn the right. You know, I think that would probably put complacency into our game. I think we need to realize we're on the outside. What we have is a fantastic opportunity. We've pulled our season back, but it's down to them. They need to keep going. We're going to lose games. We're going to have shaky. Admittedly, we've had more shaky games than convincing ones, but we're going to have games like this. We're going to drop points. Other people are going to drop points. It's just about getting out of January. You know, I think I think we've just got to play like we've got a point to prove every week. We're not a top 6 side. You know, you get there when you finish there, and we haven't done that. You know, no brownie points for being top. You know, pat yourself on the back for being top 6 in November. But how many seasons have you seen floater away in general? Oh, little Chile and Martinelli. Come on, little Chile and that. Come on. BS for Kai of Saka, but not even BS about how he plays. I put the camera on Martinelli as well, man. My young demons, my young savages. Get Smith Rowe up in there as well. You got Tavares' English must not be good because he deserves it. Him and Tomiyasu, Tomiyasu speaks good English. I think they deserve the thingies. Maybe they just don't want to do it. Defense played well, good goals. Odegaard looks weak. Attack is lacking, need more improvements. I see us being 5th, 6th, 7th. We aren't consistent enough to get top 6. Our play hasn't shown that we have a top 6 challenging us, top 4 challenging us. Apologies. I'll give it to Ben White, but Ramsdale has a shout. TT with 2 brilliant balls to Gabriel. Deft touch on the ball, inch perfect to Gabriel on full stride. That's class. Tavares had a great game. He picked himself up from last week's diabolical. Exactly. Tomiyasu, man of the match, standards on the floor. That's harsh. Drop Aubameyang. DG goes missing against bigger teams. To be fair, he's bagged at Old Trafford. Let's see if Norwich can keep Wolves in their place. The key things today is 3 points, and we kept St. Maximin quiet. Other than that, it was light work. Glad we moved the ball a lot quicker in the second half. But this for us now is a work in progress. It's facts, 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 and more facts. Interesting points. Oba should be dropped. Oba was trash today. Harsh, but this is fair, bro. We're here for real talk. Oba stealing a living. First fire live stream once again, DG. Keep up the great work. And once again, love for you lot, man. We are actually crooks. How are we in a decent position after that start we had? But to be fair, we probably just about deserved it. I'm loving how composed Martinelli was on the finish. That quick glance to see where the keeper was, something I don't see other attackers players doing. Love that, my guy. DG needs to teach Nuno the ways. 30 English from Martinelli. Yeah, we have a fight for top six. We've earned our right. As long as you're in a fight, you're in a fight. But see it through to the end. It's down to them, man. I just don't want them to think it's a shoe on, because we're used to complacencies, man. 6 points off top. We won the game and collect 3 points, but we were sloppy for the most part. Hope we get back to the form we had before Liverpool. But congrats to Arsenal. 2 goals enter the back of the net, and dudes talking about lucky wins. I do think you can consider both. Man said, great stream, boss. Defo YouTube sportsmanship winner. Come on. Have to appreciate the press even at the end of the game. Good opinions, man. Good opinions. And this is why I love the DG Nation, man. We're all seeing the game differently, but there's just common sense in every comment that is being said. Arteta's amazing. If you believe such, do your thing. Average performance, but got the job done with all 3 points, and we move. You lot are saying it there, man. It's the obvious, innit? Anytime you watch Arsenal, whether we've won, lost, or drawn, it's these sort of things have been at play. But when we win, it's not really relevant. When we lose, we'll sit here and waffle about it. At the end of the day, 12:30 kickoff. We needed to win. We needed to bounce back. I actually feel, Newcastle, if you didn't know anything about the fixture calendar or where they find themselves, whether it's due to the manager, the players, whatever, I did see fight. I did see intent. They did have chances. There are things we can improve, like on the transition. Tavares, had a very good game, but backwards in the first half, there was that ball into the channels what Callum Wilson was getting onto, if you lot remember correctly. So there are little bits and pieces that it might sound like cherry picking, but we have to cherry pick. That's how the best teams stay on top. That's how the best players stay on top. It's a bit irrelevant, but Mo Salah batted up Watford, went straight to Ben Foster to ask him, if I took a penalty, where was I going to go? Cristiano Ronaldo, he's probably watching all his stuff. Again, these managers, they do the same. We need that tenacity. We can't rest on our laurels. End of the day, we've won. We kind of, it kind of makes Liverpool look like a blip, which it probably was. Liverpool, our quality side, they smacked us up, but we've done what we've needed to do. Still inconsistent, in my opinion. Still kind of inconsistent, because this game for me was the same as Watford and Norwich. Ultimately, the job was done. We played good in moments, less so in other stages. I don't feel we was ever really troubled in front of goal or terms of Newcastle, but they did have clear-cut chances. Shelby had a good effort. We was too open on the transition, even in the second half where we've got back in the game. So there are things we could do better, but end of the day, we get 3 points. I'm not going to complain at all. The same old problems remain, in my opinion. Yeah, get your opinions in, people. 1 sec, I'm coming back. Get your opinions in. I'm not going nowhere. You're here for a good and a long time, people. We've been here for a hot minute. Please make sure you continue to hit the like button. I can't lie. I need to use the little boys' room. I've been holding this 30 minutes. Hey, back again, folks. Back again. Hey. And obviously, hopefully by this time next week we'll be back to normal with the green screen. Shout out to you lot, man, because you know obviously it's looking a bit mad. That's just because I don't know if you lot can see it. We're using a new setup, so literally I can't. Like it's just not positioning right in it. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. It's 10 times more comfortable chair. 6th clean sheet in the league, I believe. Tavares runs like he has an engine in his chest, bro. He's on something. Like he needs to be. You know, when there's random drug tests, they're probably going to check Tavares because this man just does not stop. But cross-country runner. I'm sure both teams feel they should have had a penalty. On reflection, I don't think Martinelli's one's a pen. I definitely don't think Tavares one's a pen either. I mean, not Tavares. Martinelli's one's a pen. I don't think Tavares' foul on Wilson's a pen. Both teams are looking for it. I would say for Lascelles and for more so for Tavares because I don't care about Lascelles like that. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think he stood strong. But as a defender, just keep in your back of your mind that even when you do that, there might come a time where things go wrong. And to be fair with you, it's not even the chance that led to that. We're getting caught on the transition again. So again, we need to start focusing in games. You know, the second half was quality, but there's a lot more that needs to happen and a lot more to come, really. Rub some dirt on it, DC. Who's your player of the season so far? What, for Arsenal? I would say no order. Ramsdale, Gabriel, probably Smith Rowe. Off the top of my head. Ramsdale holding it down, solid back four. Ben White and Gabriel giving nothing on set pieces and corners. Is it time to drop Aubameyang? It's been time, bro. Like I would have started Aubameyang today, but I said it. Lacazette probably is the guy that needs to start. So yeah, man, walk it off, DG. No one said get some Vaseline. Martinelli should be given more time. Yeah, Martinelli propaganda. You're 100% right. This is why Martinelli needs to get his little 10 minutes and 20 minutes and starts here and there. You know, take your chances. Obviously, it's extremely harsh of expecting to take his chances today. Yeah, he scored, but it's not long enough. Take your chances. This is what Lacazette was doing at the start before we switched up the team and started playing him in there. Take your chances. Watching Martinelli's goal again. To be fair, one love to Martinelli. It's a fantastic finish from him. It's a fantastic run. Shout out to Ben White. But it's a fantastic run. It's a fantastic ball from Tomiyasu. What I love about Martinelli, watch the goal again. You can see him pointing. Nothing has happened by everything coincidence. It's happened specifically. Keepers delayed. Newcastle players are nowhere. But that's nothing to do with Arsenal, innit? We did what we needed to do. So, yeah, it's one of them, man. No way, top 6 yet. 2 goals, I'm happy. Still concerned about the second half performance. Very Jekyll and Hyde-ish. You know, good, bad, and the ugly. We need to criticize Arteta for the first half display. It was so poor. We're not creative, but it's the same issues, blood. DG never gave up on Arteta. Listen, I don't give up on anyone connected to Arsenal. Just judge it for what it is, you know. Right now, there's no... I said it at the start of the season. For me, I'm loyal to Arsenal. The gloves are off. You know, of course, I'll cut certain man more slack than others. You know, if Tini has a poor game, I'm going to cut him more slack because he's been good. Other people won't have that, but the gloves are off. There's no time to be playing favourites, you know. Arteta needed to have been sacked last November just on results. At the start of this season, if he was sacked, he couldn't cry. Right now, he deserves to hold on to his job. But I haven't seen enough to say, like, Arteta's wholeheartedly my guy. Right now, you're the gaffer. It is what it is. You know, in the same way, I think we were poor. I don't have any problems with the lineup. You know, I don't have any problems with the lineup. I think we did all right. You know, your subs made the difference. You know, you kept faith in Tavares and he did well. But I don't really know. There's a lack of movement. There's a lack of... And when you see what happens in the second half, is it because of ability? Is it tactics? Is it mentality? Because you was doing it in the second half. Why is it not there consistently? You know, these chances that we're creating, it should be a byproduct. You know, at one point in the second half, Lokonga plays a lovely pass for Saka. That's all we've seen, really and truly. So I need to see a bit more. And we're making games harder than it needs to be. Realistically, respectfully, we know no 2 games are the same in football. We know that there's a gap. We know they're fighting relegation. We know they've got a new manager. But again, games like this, we need to dust it off in the first half. It needs to be shut up, open and shut case, you know. We did well, and there's a couple of individuals who did well. But for me, not to criticize us or praise Newcastle, I have more admiration for Newcastle. I learned more about Newcastle than I did Arsenal because I still think we can't create. There's a lack of movement. I still don't think we have the personnel. Listen, Partey was okay, and Lokonga had a good game. but we have a lack of personnel. Yes, I'm saying we lack creativity, and Smith Rowe and Odegaard were there. I think we shoehorned both of them in the team. I think there's a lack of movement. You know, Tommy, the second half, you saw it when both fullbacks are going forward. There's proper problems. I'm not really a fan of this. Again, I'm not against it, and I think it works, but it's not sustainable. We can't do this. Tomiyasu just third centre half and just Tavares first half was very left hand centric. You know, as you could see it was getting clocked. Suddenly we're doing things from both sides. Tomiyasu overlapping a bit more. Saka is woken up. Smith Rowe is now waking up. Tavares, who to be fair was making that run, they're starting to find him. Lokonga, I'm seeing a bit more. So I don't know what it is specifically, but it needs to be eradicated and whatnot. In my humble opinion, anyways. Three fullbacks, excellent today. We moved the ball quicker between the lines. Second half, brilliant technical goal by Martinelli. What do you reckon? Is it harsh to bring our flying Scotsman back for Thursday? Obviously, when you've played like that, Tavares don't deserve to be dropped. But are we trying to be nice to everyone, or are we trying to get 3 points? If playing Tierney gives us a stronger option in the manager's feelings, in that we can win the game, then that's what needs to happen, innit? Same way like dropping Aubameyang, dropping whoever really. I don't know why. I think it's a mixture of so many things, man. I still can't see any differences from the Liverpool game today. And today, if the team's good enough, we get found out too easily. We need a new striker, trust. Midfield as well, man. Half of the top 12 Premier League teams have a minus goal difference. Suggest the top 3 are battering everyone, which they mainly are. That's very true. But for us, we need talisman. Nuno was impressive. Thoughts on the game, DG's chair. The man there. Impressed by the fullback. Still a bit concerned about Odegaard. Hasn't looked as impressive as the start of the season. He will come good. Man of the match, I'll give it to Tavares. I love a clean sheet too. Where is Noberto Salah? I know, man. We don't need a GoFundMe for the chest. I need to, man. We need that Dusan youth from Florentino. Trust. Martinelli made a case for himself, getting behind defenders on the run and being able to finish. Brilliant, world-class finish. I'm convinced half of this team still needs to be replaced to make Arsenal competing. Otherwise, nothing will change for another 5 years. Martinelli just making those runs. Oba and Laka don't. To be fair to you, the game was a bit more open in the game, but there is that truth as well. How much credit does Oba still have in the bank? The man's a clown out here. Well, there is no credit in it. Like, you know, He's played good this season. He's played 1 or 2 lesser moments. I think if he scores against United or does well, he's a hero in it. But it's a bewildering one, man. You know, where is the Aubameyang that was leading the line against Spurs? Forget the fact that he scored against Spurs and even against Norwich. There's been games Aubameyang hasn't scored and he's done well. I just think in the last 3 games, including this, you can't not drop your captain for United. Again, if he plays off the left and does something, fair play. But I wouldn't say Partey was bad today. I think that's trying a lot. And I wouldn't say Partey's been playing bad in general more than others. And at the same time, you know, there's got to be... If everyone is playing bad and not a single person is thriving, then you need to look at the manager. FM Ting today, DG. Probably a bit later. We're here now. Need to go do some food shopping. Probably play a quick thing in the evening, man. The worry for Newcastle is they get back to the Premier League. Not are they going down. Can they? I think so. Listen, Odegaard might have to go back on the bench and Smith Rowe come back in the middle. Have a look at Odegaard's positioning. He reminds me of a centre mid. Bro, do you know what? He is, but the gloves are rough. Street fighting time. Every game we're only good for 1/2 or good for 10 minutes and whatnot. You know, we need to work on being convincing for a whole 90-minute period, in my humble opinion. But it is what it is in that regard. So let's review the game, people. Let me offer my thoughts on the game. Now, as I literally just said, people, we've got to work on playing well for 90 minutes. You know, it was like two different games in that first and second half, respectively. You know, and again, as I just said, it makes me question what's going on. You know, again, we really struggled to create. I think, you know, Tavares is making a good run. Only a couple of players look on it in the first half. We're struggling to break down the low block. There's no movement. Don't look like there's a plan once the ball goes into midfield. It's very slow. It's very predictable. It's really lethargic. I won't say we're playing bad or atrocious, but you can't see who is going to score or how we're going to score. Second half, of course, there's an emotional reaction. The fans are getting behind them. The game's opening up as both teams get tired, but we're attacking both sides. First half, we're lopsided. Teams clock that. You know, we had Tomiyasu second half. Why do you think he got that assist? And we look dangerous because we're pressuring both sides. Saka's woken up. Our right-hand side non-existent in that first half. You know, Tomiyasu not overlapping enough. Saka, when he gets the ball, he's not being able to run at man. He's not being able to face man up. He's running into pedestrian stuff. Odegaard's playing okay. Need to see a bit more. I think Smith Rowe's a bit anonymous and a bit of a passenger in the first half. Tavares is making that run and he's doing well. But his decision making is kind of costing him because he's hell bent on trying to score a weldy. It looked like he's overcompensating in that regard. I did feel Newcastle early on with Joe Linton winning the headers looked like that could present an issue. Tavares, the space he was leaving in behind, because Gabriel was getting dragged into where Wilson was, it looked like there was stuff there. I think in the first and second half, we were quite open on the transition. And for me, in terms of game management, when we start to get tired, it's too easily to run past us. It's nice to obviously win. It's not considering we lost to Liverpool and get back to winning ways and get things on track and try and show that Liverpool might have been just a blip. Gives us a bit of insurance going into United, considering West Ham got City, Man United got Chelsea, Spurs look woeful and lost in midweek. You're hoping these Leicester, Wolves, we hope these guys around us can drop points as well going into that game. It's a good reaction. Obviously, Tavares, you know, big vote of confidence, you starting again. I wouldn't have had you down to start today, but he did well. I think Lokonga in particular had a very good game. Tomiyasu, good game. Probably going to be forgotten because of, you know, the assist from Tomiyasu off the bench, goal from Martinelli, Saka waking up in the second half. But Ramsdale, you know, important tipped effort onto the post from Shelvey. And Newcastle did have a couple clear-cut chances. Both teams probably trying to appeal for a penalty. In our case, Gabriel Martinelli, don't think it is one. In their case, Tavares showing Wilson the weights. No, screams desperation with them man there. I think, as I said, this game was very different because no two games are the same, but it was quite similar to the games we've played at home where we've won, but we haven't been really good for 90 minutes or killed off the game or whatnot. I'm not complaining. 3 points, clean sheet, two goals from open play, assist from our fullback. Saka gets a goal as well, and Martinelli back from the dead. So our Martinelli stocks are going up, but we need to work on these sort of things, people. You know, again, there were chances, you know, this game coulda, woulda, shoulda is another thing, but this game could have went a different way. I look at the Watford game, one-way traffic. Once again, if King squares it for Sarr, it's a different game. If what's his face, what's his name again? If Cedric and Gabriel don't make them blocks against Norwich, it's a different game. Do you get what I'm saying? I think against the smaller teams, they're far from convincing. I probably have more praise for Newcastle than I have for us. Second half was superb from us, really and truly. But if I go all the way back to my thoughts, as I said, going into the game, you know, big opportunities, because Aubameyang, I would have started you, but Lacazette arguably is the better striker right now, and you've been woeful in the last 2 games. Saka, I would have started him today, but there was, you know, you could have been dropped for a Pepe or something like that. Big vote of Odegaard coming into the team. 6 out of 10 for me from Odegaard. I see certain people making out he was trash, not true. People making out he's man of the match, again, not true. Big vote of confidence for Tavares, Aubameyang, Lokonga, Odegaard, and Saka. I wouldn't advocate dropping all of them because you kill any little fluidity and consistency we've built. But, you know, if we're talking about performances, these are guys that could start or probably shouldn't start. It is what it is. We needed a big game from these in particular, and that's what I said pre-game. I think Lacazette, unfortunate to be dropped, but I told you lot midweek I think that was going to happen. For the first 10 minutes, I think we had a lot of possession. We're in their own half. You know, they're rigid and stuff like that and conceding possession to us. But I don't really think nothing happened past that. We're moving it okay. I think we're getting caught on the transition. We've got sustained possession, but there's not enough movement. There's not enough consistently to break them down, really and truly. 20, 30 minutes, I think we needed more from Smith Rowe / our right-hand side with Saka and Tomiyasu. No coincidence, Saka ran over to the left-hand side and got closer to his men and did well there. You know, obviously, there was a fantastic ball from Odegaard. Not from Odegaard, Lokonga, where Lokonga was at full strength. full stretch. Don't know how Aubameyang's missed that chance he missed. I know Aubameyang does miss tap-ins, but I mean, at this moment, he's taking the piss. And probably, our captain has to get dropped if he's not playing off that left wing. I would say the best chance of the game was Shelvey's at this moment in time. It's a fantastic effort from him, and Ramsdale gets another highlight reel to go with the free kick save and the rest of it, really and truly. So, yeah, we didn't do enough in it. At half-time, we need to up it. We need to do a lot better. It's looking predictable. Tavares is making good runs and is the only one doing it. He's taking shots. Lokonga's doing well, but we just need to step it up, man. We're not doing enough, really. So, at half-time, I'm thinking we need to worry about that space because, like I said, Tavares going backwards. He's leaving a lot on the transition, and I feel Wilson is clocking that. I'm kind of waiting for St. Maximin to wake up. For me, it's feeling like one of them games, these lot have one opportunity, score a goal, and then the game completely flips people. Again, at halftime, I found myself asking how Aubameyang missed that. I couldn't personally see where a goal was coming from, and it's another game where we're really struggling to break down low blocks or any team that shows a half-decent defensive unit. I did feel in the last 5 minutes of the first half, we did start to create one or too many chances. Tomiyasu starting to overlap. Tavares probably, he looks like he's hell-bent on scoring a worldie. Newcastle look like he could present problems on the counter-attack, people, if I'm honest with you. I feel at half-time, creativity is coming from our uncreative players or whatever. And what I mean by that is, respectfully, I know the modern fullback needs to go forward, but I'm seeing Lokonga, Tavares, Tomiyasu, they're the ones primarily creating things. Ben White had a good game, especially in the first half. Ben White compassable and, modern day fullback, like I said. But if these are the guys, then I'm obviously looking towards what's going on with Aubameyang, Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard. Again, you're going to be in trouble in that regards. And I just think at halftime, there's structural issues. There's a lack of movement. There's a lack of creativity. Our midfielders are limited. It's the same old. And I'm crying about creativity. I'm seeing Odegaard and Smith Rowe on the same pitch. So I don't know what's quite gone on there, people. Obviously, in the second half, there was a spring in our step. We came back a bit more ferocious, a bit more fire. Tomiyasu starting to move mad. Tavares is starting to move mad. Our midfielders want it a bit more. Smith Rowe's woken up. We're starting to play some good football, really and truly. And again, a good move kept alive. Again, everyone was involved. I think Tavares gets the assist, but Saka, Tavares, Smith Rowe, Lokonga, all involved in that first goal. It's a lovely goal, which ends up in Saka scoring. And Saka is waking up. Just before that, there was a lovely moment off the right-hand side. Two man try to get him. He kind of glided past and went in between. He's taken a shot and Saka needs to improve his shooting. It was meaty, and it was old school Raheem Sterling / OBS, no power in the foot sort of thing. So we're starting to wake up, and it does make you wonder, why do we need a second half and things to kind of do this sort of thing? 1-0, 1-0 to the Arsenal. We all remember the chance, but I don't feel comfortable with that, really, And it was nice to see us get the second. It's a fantastic bit of play. Ben White gives it to Tomiyasu. I don't know what's better, the pass or Martinelli, because Martinelli's told him to do it, and it's good composure from the man, fresh off the bench. They say Arteta has problems with his subs, myself included. He made it work, innit? I did feel, so yeah, it's 2-0 for the good, and ultimately we did our job. I did feel once again we're too open on the transition. I did think our game management, especially when we get tired, because they're just gliding past people. It's far too easily, in my opinion, and we need to know how to react to when we're getting tired. Ultimately, people, my ending thoughts fundamentally were our fullbacks were amazing, especially in the second half. Better second half reaction. Nice to get the 3 points. Good reaction from the Liverpool game, and obviously going into United and Everton and West Ham and Southampton. These next 4 games is where, European football is going to be won or lost. I did feel again on the defensive transitions, we was far too open. I think today once again highlighted limitations within several players in certain areas of the field, specifically within midfield and offering creativity there. The youngsters saved the day, wanted to see a bit more from our experienced players. It's obviously nice to see Saka score. It's nice to see a reaction from Tavares. You're a villain against Liverpool. You're a hero today, such is life. On that, I think Lokonga had a good reaction as well. Whole team, Ramsdale made a good save. It's nice to see us get a clean sheet. Senior players stepped up in the second half. Need to see a bit more. But yeah, man, that all in all, we did our jobs. But it's still, for me, the same school of thought or the same performances to a degree how it was at Watford at home and Norwich and that. Really, we were untroubled. I know they could have had a pen. I know Shelvey could have scored, but we really were untroubled. But it's still one where you're wondering. I think, like I said, it was a tale of two halves. You saw the good and the potential and everything, but you saw how games can be different. And against better teams, that first half might be where the game's lost, because we've been in them situations there. The game's written off after the first half, and then we start playing in the second. You can't afford for that. So ultimately, we got over the line. I'm not going to complain. You know, we've set the tempo. It's midweek games now. Again, at this moment, it's 3 o'clock. So the 3 o'clock kickoffs are kicking off. So we'll have to see what goes on in those things. But we did our job, really. You know, all you can do is win what's in front of you. Not a convincing win. A lot of concerning moments. A lot of positive moments as well, you know. But yeah, we did our job. We got over the line. It is what it is. Oh, 2-0 Newcastle reaction. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people, and setting your reminders for tomorrow. Man United versus Chelsea, which is there. So yeah, that's that. That's how I feel about that. Live from the Armory DG. They got Super Jack and Per Mertesacker signing programs. Make sure you get that, man. Why question Arteta on Pepe? Pepe has been largely crap for us. We are fifth. Trust Arteta. I didn't say a damn thing about Pepe. But, you know, in the same way, if he came off the bench and scored that goal, man, I'm going to say the same things about Martinelli, man. I'm not seeking any controversy here, but I felt the 50-50 calls went against us. Well, to be fair with you, we could sit here and say the same thing about Lascelles. You know, you're always going to say that when you've been working hard, when you've played well, and you've thrown it away in the second half, when you can't find a win, you're going to say that. Eddie Howe, you just need to go back to the drawing board and focus on your team, you know, realistically. That's not going to get you out of relegation, you know. Gabriel saying 2, 5 or 10 minutes, I'm ready to play. That's what you got to do, man. Respectfully, players are young, unproven, yet one reason why they are slow to start, they are learning to grow into the match. Expecting the club to steamroll anyone from the start is overly hopeful. I'm not expecting that at all. I'm expecting these good or bad moments, but these lot are old enough. These lot are old enough to know these things. You know, the whole team. You know, it's not just necessarily the young squad. It's the whole team. You're at home, set the tempo. You know, you're old enough to know football. It's not too different. Some of you have played academy games. You need to start off strong. And again, it's not even a young thing. We've been in the, if you're playing games that have been a bit similar, some of you need to stop and look left and right. It's like, why is this happening? What are we doing, sort of thing. It's one of them. But generally, I think we did all right in that game. And I think Ben White and Gabriel was all right. I think Lokonga and Partey had decent games, more so Lokonga. Smith Rowe was a bit tired, but he came to the fore in the second half. And obviously, you saw the link-up play. Saka woke up in the second half. Aubameyang is very concerning, and to be fair, I think he starts against Manchester United, but he probably shouldn't, and it should be Lacazette's, and it's it's just a miss. Like, how? Jota scored in the second minute, by the way, against Southampton. You know, I know Liverpool are quick starters, but bloody hell, yeah, bloody hell. But that's that. We'll get into the player ratings in a sec. Saka said we needed to be patient against the block. That's not a slow start. That's being patient. As fans, we need to understand the difference. Players being patient, fans being impatient. I hear him, but I don't think it's that. Like, I don't think it's that. We're not being patient because we're trying to be patient. Like, does anyone I hear Saka, and I hear what the players are saying. But as a fan of what I'm saying, a fan of what I'm seeing, do we think we're being patient and we're not scoring and putting that game to bed because we're trying to wait for the moment for these lot to tire? I don't think so, because we go back to Newcastle last season under Steve Bruce. You know, we struggled to break them down. Steve Bruce tried to go more attacking in the second half. I can't remember if it was the league or the FA Cup, but it was at the Emirates, and then they messed it up. So I hear Saka with that, but, you know, these are the same things. You know, again, I hear him, but I've just said Watford today, Norwich. That's 3 games. Now, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in patterns. Are we being patient against any low block? Because you arguably started faster against Liverpool, you know. You started faster against Spurs. Respectfully, why are you going to do that against them? I know there's the emotional feel behind it, but why are you going to start off like that? And then you're playing little man that can't even get a win. Respectfully, Newcastle. I don't understand how Arteta isn't rating Pepe like that. Towards the end of last season, he was arguably our best player. He was, but we can't rest on laurels. Aubameyang should be dropped now. We can't keep carrying passengers. I just want 3 points. Partey was average today. Yeah, 6 out of 10. 5, 6 out of 10, man. Lokonga was a bad boy today. Class above Partey today. They may be old enough, but the experience and quality isn't there. It's a thinker's game, man. I'm not looking for quality. I'm looking for mentality, you know. And I see people with less quality and the same ages as them. You know, you've played enough games to learn from mistakes. I just think it's a bit of a cop out, respectfully. You know, I do think there's that, but there's also the other side. You know, how many games are we going to play for that to happen? It's merely a coincidence. And like I said, if you lot got analytical teams, if you lot really watch your games again, you've watched enough. This is why generally when people say Tavares this or Lokonga that, I hear the fact that they're young, but you're old enough to learn from your mistakes. If I'm a centre half who's 19 years of age, right? I'm playing against, I don't know, let's say Newcastle today. For the last 5 games prior, I've been bringing the ball out from the back, probably holding on to it one too many times, and I've got away with it. If I don't get away against Newcastle, have I not been learned? Have I not needed, you know, is it an age thing? Or should I have been, you know, have I known that it's in the back of my head and decided to? Old habits die hard. It's difficult, but this is the next level, really and truly. I think it's merely coincidental. When I see you play like that in the second half, maybe that was your game plan. I think that's dangerous because the game could have been killed. What would have been said if Shelby scores then? The game's flipped on its head. Your game plan of being patient. Beat up your opponents and then deal with that. I'm not asking you to go out and blitz teams 4-0 after 10 minutes. I'm just saying why does it take probably Arteta talking to you to see more movement, to see an extra 10%? If anything, you should start a game like that, like Arsenal used to, and then flatter to deceive. But it is what it is, man. We got the win. It's a game where, you know, there's a lot we could have done better, but ultimately, we won, so who really cares? Same old issues, though. Martinelli proves he needs more game time. Saka caused problems when he was given a bit more freedom. Personally, I think Saka caused a lot more problems when Tomiyasu's overlapping and our midfielders were a bit braver in possession. You know, if one person makes a run, it's dead. You know, like Tavares in the first half, Tavares hung to the touchline. But in the second half, you saw Tavares hug the touchline, Smith Rowe get into the pockets, people on the other side start to make movements. Martinelli for the second goal, you know, the break for obviously, I think Gabriel and Lacazette messed it up, but the break for that, you need consistent movement. People were starting to think, he's made that run, let me make that run. You always got to think, and it looked in the first half like we wasn't quite doing that. And again, this is why I think, I don't know if it's a tactical thing, a mental thing, or whatever, but we need to try and play well for a whole 90 minutes. We're too topsy-turvy, and we're going to have that. It's a young squad, but yeah, man. I agree with Saka. Just look at what Aubameyang did. It must have been a plan. All right, let's go with that, man. It must have been. It must have been. Oh, man. Tavares he leaves a lot of space, but I like it, man. There's a method to Tavares' madness. I'm glad they bounced back from their mistakes as well, man. That's what it is. You can't feel sorry for yourself, man. The boss told us, don't let them frustrate us, and I think we listened to it. We got the goals and we could have got more in the end. Exactly. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Now for you lot's favourite part, where you lot start to hate me, people. Let's get some player ratings in. You lot always seem to move mad with this, people. You know, again, these are my ratings. I respect everyone's opinions, but again, this is what I believe. It's not really up for debate. Ramsdale, sorry, people. I haven't started yet. Who played today? Ramsdale, White, Gabby, White, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Tavares, Saka. I'm trying to do this all from memory. Partey, Lokonga, Odegaard, Aubameyang. I'm missing someone. Don't say it, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I missing? I'm trying to do this all from memory. It's very difficult. That's my back 5. Smith Rowe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's my starting 11. And then you obviously had Laka, El Nene, and you lot, come on, save the best sub till last. Martinelli. You know I didn't forget Martinelli. But player ratings, people. Ramsdale didn't have much to do. I give him a 7 just for that save. You know, bad boy save. You did what you could. Goals change games. That goal goes in. You don't tip it to the post. You don't know what happens in the second half. I give him a 7. I can't lie. I think Ben White was quality today. I think he had a good game against Liverpool. I got a lot of heat for that. I know Jota made him sit on his ass and he got slapped up, but I think Ben White's been putting in some decent performances. Really, I think Ben White had a real good game, and at large parts, he was the only one trying to really get the ball into midfield or find the danger man. I think Ben White had a good game. I give him a 7. I'd also give Gabriel a 7. I think he was good. Tomiyasu gets a bonus point of an 8. A 7 plus a bonus point for his assist. I think he was good. I think Tavares deserves an 8. Slightly, I think a 9 for Tavares. You know, I think he had a very good game. Like, I'd have to go back, but I think Tavares might be my man of the match. I'll give Lokonga. Oof. Do you know what? Probably a bit OTT. I'm torn between an 8 and a 9 for Lokonga. I think he had for me, I think Lokonga had a really good game. Like, I think Ben White and him had really good games, but 9's probably OTT. I think Tavares had a real good game. The only criticism I have is your shots, like, and you leave a lot of space. Like I said, in the first half, Wilson clocked it and he was getting isolated 1v1 with Gabriel, and there was a couple of moments he's pulling Gabriel and Gabriel's pulling him. Even when he started to get tired, his standards started to drop. But I mean, Tavares, we hope he improves defensively, but you know, to a degree, you need to kind of accept players for what they are. Tavares is a bit of a madman. He's a loose cannon going forward. There's a method to his madman. Tavares is, Tomiyasu is a bit more basic and an old school fullback. Sometimes I think you have to take players for what they are. Obviously, we need a bit more from Tomiyasu like he did for that pass. We need Tavares to improve defensively, but to a degree, you have to accept them for what they are. I'd probably, I'm going to give him an 8. I give Tomiyasu a 7. Is bonus point of an 8. Tavares gets an 8, 7 plus a bonus point. But Tavares has a case to be man of the match. Saka really improved it. I don't quite think a 9. I don't really think anyone's a 9, if I'm honest. Now that I start to think about it, but I'll give Saka an 8. Better second half. Should be a 7, but you scored to a bonus point. Partey 6. I think you did all right today. I think some of your passing was good. Sometimes I think you misplaced a lot of your passes. And I just think, Lokonga looked like the guy who come from Atletico, really and truly. Didn't have a bad game, in my opinion. Lokonga, I'd give Lokonga a very strong 7, personally. I think Lokonga had a very good game, potentially. In fact, I get an 8, but I think he had a good game. I really think, like, man of the match for me, it's difficult, but I'm looking at probably Tavares, Lokonga, probably, Tomiyasu behind them, one of them two really. Saka come on and scored the goal. Saka was amazing in the whatever, but yeah, I think I'll give a 6 to Odegaard. I don't think, a bit like Partey, a bit of a so-so game, won a bit more. Smith Rowe, I'll give him a 6. I think he had I think 7's a bit OTT. I think you recovered a bit in the second half. I think he had a very good, strong second half. I started to see him a bit more. He's probably unlucky he didn't score with the headed effort in the first half, which led to Aubameyang missing. But yeah, man, I've seen Smith Rowe play better. It's minor, 16. I can't lie, Aubameyang, it's a free thing. And I'm giving you a 3 just because you worked hard. Something that I don't like to praise, man. You ran about tired. The chart didn't really see you, a bit anonymous. You did put second half, you did close down men, but I'm not going to praise men for closing down, man. That finish was appalling. We don't create, but the same way you're still anonymous. So I think Aubameyang was poor, really, and you can't have any complaints if you're dropped going into United. For El Nene, N.A., Martinelli, for what you played, I give you a 9. You come on and scored, and your work rate's infectious. Lacazette didn't really have long, but I'll give him a 6 for what he came on. He came on and did the Lacazette stuff. I saw you a lot more than Aubameyang. So for me personally, folks, 7, Ramsdale 7, Ben White 7, Gabriel 7, Tomiyasu 8, Tavares 8, Saka 8, Partey 6, Lokonga 8. Yeah, Saka 6, Saka 8, Lokonga 6. Let's start again. That's terrible, people, and I need to zoom in. Staring at screens for too long. Ramsdale 7, Ben White 7, Gabriel 7, Tomiyasu 8, Tavares 8, Saka 8, Partey 6, Lokonga 8, Odegaard 6, Aubameyang a 3, a 6 for Smith Rowe, 9 for Martin. Oh, that's OTT, man. Well, do you know what? In brackets, a 9 for Martinelli in the minutes he played. In the minutes he played, so he can't be my man of the match. But the minutes you played, you made an impact. I can't ask anything more than you. El Nene N.A. a 6 for Lacazette. I'll give Arteta an 8, man, because everyone gets onto myself included about the sub. Your sub scored. Didn't have any complaints about the lineup. Good game, good man management in hindsight with Tavares and Lokonga. They repaid your faith. I don't really think Aubameyang took his chance. I don't really think Odegaard took his chance. Again, lovely to see. For me, the main thing, even though I wouldn't say we've had much defending to do and we were quite shaky in moments. It's nice to see a clean sheet for Ramsdale and Arsenal in general. And it's nice to see, just by looking at my player ratings, that obviously Tavares, I'm not praising him for what he did defensively today, even though he done good for the penalty, in my opinion. It's more what he gave the other way. But it's another game where I've seen my defenders do quite well and stuff. Obviously, I want to see a bit more creativity and the rest of it. But it is what it is, people. So, yeah, that's my player ratings, innit? 43, 40. But yeah, that's player ratings business. Timestamps. Big up you lot for hitting the like button. 49 better yet. What was I gonna do? Be nice and put the timestamps in for people. You put the timestamps in so you lot can see your post-game comments. And obviously I'll cut up the clips as well when it's done, so you lot can get a sort of condensed within that. But it is what it is. It's nice to win, really. It's nice to get a win. Southampton scored. Southampton? It don't say any of that. It was nice. It was lovely seeing Saka causing problems once again, trust. What I didn't like was El Nene Young when we needed goals with our goal difference. I think you're being a bit harsh on Arteta. At the end of the day, we can't. It's a 2-0 thing. El Nene was brought on because people started to look tired in midfield. We do not need to concede a late goal and then make it a bit more nervy than it needed to be. I think you're being a bit tinted red glasses. I think your glasses are tinted there, man. Obviously we need to improve our goal difference, but goal difference means very little if you don't win games, and your goal difference can still get harmed if you concede. We scored 2 goals, we didn't concede. It might not be what you want, but we kind of pulled the goal difference there, man. So yeah, it is what it is. Ramsdale 8, 7s, 8s. Ramsdale's getting hate on Twitter. Some dude saying he's too spectacular. Bro, listen. What's the point fucking listening to Twitter, bro? Like, for me, big up you lot, but for me, if I don't know the person, obviously I like to read stuff, but Twitter is it's not a place of common sense. It's a place of engagement, excitement levels. Like, obviously we won 2-0. Certain man are gonna say Saka's the best in the world. Yes, last week they probably said he's overrated. The same people chatting nonsense about Ramsdale, whatever nonsense there is, they'll proclaim him this, that, and the other. Man living extremes. When you lose, you're not as bad as you think you are. When you win, you're not as good as you think you are. That's why you need to take balance. There was many good things we did today, especially in the second half. There's many moments. I don't know if my opinion's impeccable, but yeah, man. One thing I think our experienced players need to pull their opinions out. I gave Odegaard a 6. TT 8, Ben White 8, 6 for Gabriel. I think that's a bit harsh on Gab. I think he had a good game, but I hear you lot, man. High ratings for everyone. I think Odegaard was worse than Partey, but I hear it. DG, hold your horses, 9. Yeah, 9's a bit OTT, but I think Tavares, if anyone's going to get a 9, I don't do half ones, but I'd give him an 8.5. I think even in the first half, the only thing I'm telling him is stop shooting, bro. And he's looking like the only one from start to finish that was really on it from the start. So if anyone was going to get a 9, it'd probably be him. But, it's a tale of 2 halves. Let's keep it real, man. Nice opinion. 7 is harsh. Man, to be honest with you, 7's quite a good. I don't know about anyone, but for me, a 6 is a good rating. I'll take a 5 if you're average, but you can do a lot more. You don't have to be 10 out of 10s. If you drop below a 5, that means you ain't got consistency in your game. You're hired. Sambi, Ben White, Ramsdale, man of the match shouts. Tavares and Tommy were great in the second half, but their first half performances make it hard to give them man of the match. Bit harsh, but I feel you. I feel Ben White ain't going to get the bread he deserves. I don't think Sambi's going to get the praise. Obviously, Ramsdale made his save. But yeah, man. Obviously, Martinelli's first touch is horrible, but it's calm, man. Trust me, fuck Twitter. I don't know that, man. Ben White / Partey might be a thing. Oh, but you know what, Ramsdale? Well, these same people. Again, Twitter's not a real place. Everyone's allowed their opinions and whatnot, but all the players need to worry about is the manager's opinion, rightly or wrongly. If the manager thinks you've played well, innit? And man, like I said, man, just live in extremes, bare extremes. Like I said, Twitter's the same place that was saying, and Twitter, and some of you like in the comments really tried to tell me Pablo Mari's better than Gabriel. You man are on Amazon. Apparently, Saka is walking freely. Apparently, Newcastle are the only team in England's top 4 leagues who are yet to win a game this season. Tough. You know, it looks a bit brazy for them staying in the league. Oh, who is this? You see the thing about me? Let me show you lots of something, people. Yeah. This is the difference with me and people on Twitter. I respect opinions, but I can air it. Look. This is me. Papering over the cracks, but happy with 3 points. You not know. I've already explained what I mean by papering over the cracks. First half, still not really quite playing well for 90 minutes and all of those sort of things. The poll's still up. How do you end it? I don't know how you end. Oh, there you end it. Yeah, it's ended now. But as I was saying, yeah. Then you go here. Papering over the cracks. Again, this is someone who lives in extremes. Arteta's son. I don't know you from nowhere. Shout out to you, but this is how easy life is. I don't know when he got muted, but this is life. If I don't know you, then I don't really care, man. This is real life. It's a quick thing. Done. Allow it. This is why I tell you extremes. But if we lost, we'd be the worst team in the world, man. Be screaming and carrying on. And Martinelli scored after just 93 seconds after coming off the bench with his second touch, people, grabbing his first goal at the Emirates since January 2020. We've done him so dirty. So dirty. Vote for your man of the match against Newcastle. Gabriel's dad. What happened there? Well, apparently Gabriel's dad cried when he got called up to the England squad. Man said Brazil squad. Fair play. Vote for your man of the match against Newcastle. Raw, that's it. Nah, I can't lie. Couple man have been done dirty on this. Couple man have been done so dirty. They have done so. Who is picking this at Arsenal? Respectfully, yeah. This is the man of the match. Don't get twisted. Saka scored. Martinelli scored. Tomiyasu had a good game, as did Lokonga. Ben White and Tavares. Look, there's no option. That is a sheg. That is someone at Arsenal needs to take that to VAR. That's a sheg. That's an absolute sheg. Man said Pablo Mari goal. Just got back from the Emirates. Really wasn't the best performance. Lack of creativity, and the Bamian was so below par. We need a better performance next weekend. Tavares, man of the match, or Lokonga. I hear it. I hope you're in better. I hope you're in better spirits. Liverpool's defense is shaky. We should really have regrets about last week. It's about self-belief, man. We never had self-belief really when we was going forward. We had a bit of an inferior complex, in my opinion. So it is what it is, man. We move again, man. It's just nice to have Lokonga 6 chances created. I'm just happy because Lokonga, for me, he recycled the ball a lot better. He looked like he had more clarity in his possession. One thing about him, he loves being on the ball and that, but he gets caught lacking. I saw none of that. And like I said, he for me, Partey's a better midfielder than him, but bro, his performance is up there. Partey's was here today. Like, you got to keep it chill. Can only comment on what I see. Big reaction from Tavares and also Lokonga. Lokonga's giving his manager some thought. Okay, it was a little blip. You're back in for United. And, you know, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Nene, these men have to wait again to get a look in again. It gets like that, really, really and truly. It's as simple as that, really. You know, it's a good result, man. It's a good result. It's nice to win. We can actually enjoy football. I didn't watch match of the day last week, people. So it's nice to obviously be able to watch this thing now, innit? Really and truly. So what can I say? We won, people. And as I said, people, shameless, but I can't stop trying to plug this. Make sure you hit the like button on my Man United, Chelsea, Man United watch along tomorrow live. Half an hour before kickoff, people. Gonna go live. And yeah, man, hopefully that's a good game for the neutrals. And next week there's bare football. I know Arsenal got United. I might do some other watch-alongs and things like that. Big up, stay positive. Facts. I'd cry if my son were called up to the wrong national side too. Ah, man. This little guy host talks tough, funny little guy. Hey, ain't nothing little about me, man. Ask your baby mama, your auntie, your grandma. Boy, I got dick for days, man. And I'll dick him in different ways, man. And you're right, I will big up and stay positive, man. No one likes a funny guy. Allow me. You got to be sharper than that, bro. You know the thing. Would you drop Oba for the next game? Such is life, you know. Certain men get dropped, they become heroes, you know. Again, there's been many times this season, you know, where players could have got dropped, they didn't get dropped. And, you know, against Liverpool, certain man was saying, drop Tavares for Tini. I told you so, boom, boom, boom. You know, you look at the Spurs game a few months ago, people were saying, I swear going into that game, this guy shouldn't start, that guy shouldn't start, Xhaka shouldn't come back in. You saw what happened there. So it all depends. For me, I could see a reality of Lacazette through the middle, Aubameyang off that left, Saka on the right, or that 4-4-2, 4-1-4-1 thing we're doing, or 4-4-1-1 thing. But if it was just keeping it true and based on does your performance, does you deserve to play? Of course not, man, because Aubameyang, he's still my guy. But last 3 games in particular, the Liverpool one, I wasn't really on him in it because no one could do anything and things like that. The game before that, where he's taking goals off, where he's taking things off Odegaard and that, there's an issue. Partey should be fitter next week for United. Lacking for Oba at Old Trafford, going to need someone who can hold the ball up front. Exactly. But same way, whoever is playing left wing, I don't think it's a game for someone who is not going to just take a man on. That's why could there even be a reality Tavares left wing, Tierney left back? I think Wan-Bissaka's a decent defender, better than his current form. That United defense is leaking goals. You've got to have a go at them. It can't be the Liverpool team. Play the game, not the team, because, you know, United are a good team. We can't underestimate them. They're going to raise their level, but you've got to look. It's not, no matter if they got Ralph Rangnick or not, it's not going to change overnight. They're not going to get there overnight. Next week, you need to take chances. Now, that pitch is probably need Tavares, really, because that pitch, as you know, Old Trafford is massive. Their fans are going to be buzzing. It's going to be a game for mentality. So it's a difficult one to gauge a week from now. But yeah, man, we need to do a madness, really and truly, if I'm honest. Aubameyang. Sorry for. Well, his mum and dad must have met in a crack house, and someone needed 2 for 15, so that's what happened, innit? But on that note, though, people, it's been a fantastic live stream. How we've been here for close to 4 hours, I don't have a clue in it, but time has flown. It's been amazing being with you lot, people. Obviously, it's been amazing to see us win, but win, lose or draw, Arsenal fan or not, it's a pleasure to be here. So I'm just going to leave you lot now. It was a lovely one. You lot take care. Stay blessed. We'll buck up again. Probably going to play Football Manager later today if nothing pops up. Tomorrow I'm going to be here for Chelsea United. And at some point, we'll go over this game again from a tactical point of view. Some other talking points. Speak about Aubameyang. And actually, people, there's a bag of stuff. Just before I let you get out of here, there's bare stuff we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about, like here. Bare things we didn't talk about, people. So we'll get into that, man. And there's not much in the table. This is why you can't pre the table too much, man. Big up to everyone who has hit a like button. Partey isn't in top form, but he soon will be. Much appreciated, Criminal, you lot supporting. So yeah, you lot make it, man. Again, timestamps are up there if you're missing anything. Go and install one more. Stay blessed. You know, it's 3:30 here in the UK. If you're in America, you're laughing. You know, your day started off in a perfect way. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Make sure you're following and subscribing if you have not done such already. Bow.
always just that active and defenders.
I think it's like